The Minnesota Timberwolves have had plenty to howl about this season. Thanks to the phenomenal improvement of young Kevin Garnett and the incomparable play of Tom Gugliotta, Minnesota has undergone a startling transformation. Off to the best start in franchise history, the Wolves have scored big wins over some of the NBA's best, including a shocker over the Lakers in December. Now third in their division, the T-Wolves are out to prove once again that they can indeed play with the best. With their tremendous win over the world champion Chicago Bulls just prior to the All-Star break, the Lakers too have reasons to howl. They've won 6 of their last 7 games, and many believe this young and talented team has only begun to scratch the surface of their vast potential. And tonight they'll be tested once again when they battle this hungry Minnesota team. It's the Lakers and the Timberwolves coming up next. Los Angeles Lakers basketball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places and do things you never thought possible. Fly Southwest Airlines. By Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Lakers. Taco Bell, there's nothing ordinary about it. By Toyota and their quality lineup of cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. By the Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you that nothing else is a Pepsi. By Carl's Jr. Restaurant, where if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face. By Great Western Bank. Great rates, great service, Great Western. Move your money to Great Western Bank today. And brought to you by AT&T, your true choice. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Target Center in ice-cold Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, Elden Campbell and the Los Angeles Lakers face Kevin Garnett and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, and tonight a crowd of 19,000 coming in out of the very chilly weather, and they're going to see the Lakers try to atone a defeat that they suffered here in December. The Lakers had a great win just before the All-Star break over Chicago, and tonight they're going to have to keep it up.
They're going to have to keep it up, but boy, with that win over the Chicago Bulls, I think they're ready for it. And speaking of Chicago, you have to mention Elden Campbell. In that ball game, Elden Campbell was the man. He had 34 points, which is a career high. He also had 14 rebounds. The Chicago Bulls tried everybody on Elden, but it was to no avail. He took everybody to school, and they seemed like they passed every test that he tried to give them, or at least flunked the ones around the basket. Elden did the job. Nick Van Exel, what a game he had as well. 24 points, 13 assists, and 8 rebounds. Nick is continuing to improve as the point guard, and his play recently has really been good. He's worked on that medium-range game to go along with his long-range game.
One of the most improved teams in the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got 2 starting forwards that are young and good.
Yeah, young and very, very good, led by Tom Gugliotta. He leads them in scoring on the year, and against the Lakers in 3 games, he's averaged 20 points and 9 rebounds. He's good because he can post up, he's real strong, he's got a real good touch from about 20 feet, plus he can put the ball on the floor. You add those 3 things together, and you've got a pretty good offensive player. Then on the other side of that forward tandem, Kevin Garnett, he's young, but he's also very good. He had 23 points and 9 rebounds in their win against the Lakers on the 21st of December.
Los Angeles Lakers have won 7 of their last ball games, and the local team has won 9 of their last 12 on this floor. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I travel a lot. But you don't have to play in the NBA to visit new places and meet new people. All you have to do is pick up a book, because when you know how to read, adventures come to you.
Today's story is Little Shaq Horner.
So no matter who you are or what you plan to do, learn how to read. It opens up a whole new world.
Shaq and the Beanstalk. Steve
It's a good thing he doesn't play basketball.
These are the sights of the NBA. These are the sounds of the NBA. NBA at 50, a musical celebration. Original songs from Vanessa Williams, Crystal Waters, Gina Thompson and Kool and the Gang, plus classics refreshed by Brian McKnight, SWV, Gerald and Eddie Levert, Bobby Womack with Wayman Tisdale, Janae, David Sanborn, Take 6, and a rare performance by Marvin Gaye. In stores now on cassette, CD, and deluxe CD with the 40-page booklet.
Get your magic nuts, get your magic nuts. My name is Lionel Bradshaw, and I sell peanuts. Just like a ball player, I've got moves and my own style. I throw the peanuts, and then I throw the ball to them. The money goes in the ball. Then it comes back to me from across the aisle. I managed to sneak a peek at the game here and there, and that keeps me smiling. So it's a fun thing I do. It's not a job to me. I enjoy the basketball and working at the arena. It's like a marriage together, like a marriage here, you know. Get your magic nuts.
CARE is here to help people help themselves. The progress is really remarkable in Zambia. People work so hard to improve their lot in life. And these people are really willing to learn now. I think Dikembe Mutombo understands that the power inside these people is really phenomenal. I know Mutombo will bring home one important thought. A little care can make a world of difference.
In downtown Minneapolis this morning at 6 o'clock, it was 0. Warmed up to 12 degrees in the afternoon. Hi, everybody. Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance. We're courtside. Best seat we've had all year. The Target Center, they seat 19,006 here, and all the tickets have been sold. This town is agog over the great play of their Timberwolves, as you Laker fans are over the play of your Los Angeles Lakers. It puts them atop the Western Division Conference, I should say.
Yeah, the Lakers have been playing great basketball all season long, really. You don't get the best record in the conference without playing some good basketball.
All right, here is Robert Horry starting at a forward at 6'10", 222, his 5th year in the league, and at center, coming off the best game of his life, Elden Campbell, Clemson, 6'11", 250. And in the middle, we've got Shaquille O'Neal back after 2 games out with a bad knee, 7'1", 318-pounder, his 5th year. And in the backcourt, all-star Eddie Jones. He played great for 17 minutes, 6'6", 190. And Nick Van Exel, you can't say too much about him, 6'1", 183 at the other guard. Del Harris is the head coach and doing a fantastic job. Billy Burtka, Larry Drew, and Kurt Rambis are the assistants, and Gary Vitti is the trainer. I'll tell you, tell anybody at the beginning of the year, Stu, that the Lakers would be 35-13, they might have thrown a white coat around you.
Well, they knew they'd be good, but I don't know if they expected them to be this good this quick.
They've won 7 of their last 8, 16 of their last 20, 22 of their last 28. And of course, that last victory before the break, 106-90, was equaling the largest number of points by which Chicago was defeated this year. Now all the fans here are standing at the request of the PA announcer. And we will have the introduction of the Timberwolves. This would be the first time they've ever made the playoffs, and I think they'll make it up around the 5 or 6 spots, too.
Well, that's what they're hoping for, obviously, and they're playing good basketball. They are on a real roll right now.
Here is the rookie star, Stephon Marbury, 6'2", 180, 19 years of age. Came out after his freshman year. At the other guard, it'll be the 8-year veteran Doug West of Villanova, 6'6", 220. Doug is a much underrated player in this league. In the center position, out of Indiana University in 1988, Dean Garrett. Played in Greece last year, the previous 6 years in Italy, and this guy is proving to be a phenom for this ball club. And at a forward position, an all-star, Tom Gugliotta, North Carolina State, his 5th year, his 3rd here. And at the other forward, Kevin Garnett, 2nd-year man, went to Farragut Academy, a high school in Chicago, 6'11", 220. Between them, Gugliotta and Garnett average 37 points and 19 rebounds a game. They think they can beat anybody. Maybe they can. The Lakers have the same thought. Maybe they can. It's going to be a great second half of the NBA season, Stu.
Well, it sure looks like it's going to be good. Hopefully it'll continue with the kind of play the Lakers have been enjoying and even a little bit better.
Flip Saunders is the head coach. Jerry Seasting, Mike Schuler, Greg Ballard, and Randy Whitman are the assistants. As you look at Saunders, Chris Palmer is the trainer. The referees for tonight's game, and they are good ones. They'll have their hands full. Blaine Reichelt on the left, the veteran Paul Mahalik in the middle, and Ronnie Nunn on the right. Southwest Airlines presents the Lakers starters. In the backcourt, Van Exel and Jones. Up front, Horry and Campbell. And in the middle, it's good to see Shaq back in there. And for the Wolves, it'll be West and Marbury in the backcourt. Garrett at center, and Gugliotta and Garnett at the forwards. What team has 3 players starting that their name starts with a G, Stu?
Well, we talked about this Minnesota team being improved. They have a 23-25 record at this point in the season. Their franchise record for wins for the entire season is 29 back in 90-91, so they're on a pace to really take care of that. And in their last 12 games, they're 9-3, so you can understand why they're so excited here in Minneapolis.
Recently, Young Broadcasting Company purchased Channel 9 KCAL. And today they made a big announcement that Don Corsini will be KCAL's new vice president and general manager. The Lakers congratulate Don and wish him the very best. Shaquille O'Neal, he ran up and down the aisle in the airplane yesterday. He said it feels pretty good.
That was the test he took, huh? Yeah, he did, and he's wearing knee pads on both knees, trying to obviously protect it from getting bumped again, because when you have an injury like that, the slightest contact can cause some severe pain.
Brian Taylor has flown in from Miami, where he worked the game last night, and Pat Riley's Heat prevailed over Detroit in big numbers. Brian Taylor, our statistician, waiting for the ball to go up.
It's important for the Lakers to get off to the quick start to take some of the life out of this team.
Grip the ball in the front court to Campbell. Underneath the Shaq, a great pass. That obviously was a setup play before the game. Horry made the perfect pass, and Shaq opens with a slam. 2-0. Here's Marbury front court. Van Exel had trouble with him the last time we were here. The ball out in front to Gugliotta. Pass underneath. They give the ball to West. He puts it up, no good, but there's a foul on Eddie Jones.
Eddie gets the foul right away as Doug West pretends like he's going to go across and do a cross screen, comes back and gets the ball. But the play for the Lakers off the tip, Robert Horry just finds Shaq open. Shaq finds the basket.
West at the free throw line, a 68%er. The free throw is good. You know, the Lakers shot well in their last game from the free throw line. Made 18 out of 21 against Chicago.
You know, Eddie may not be moving quite as fluidly as we've become accustomed to see him. His back is a little tender, and but he's you know how he is, an all-star. He's definitely going to give it a go.
That's from riding airplanes. Campbell dribble drive. Campbell down the middle. Shot blocked, but a foul is called by the fire referee. The nearest did not make the call. It looked like it was going to be credited as a block.
And that's what will happen if you attack pressure. They picked up, so they'd give Eldon the lane to the basket. He went straight to the basket, and when you attack the rim, you get calls like this, and Eldon will go to the line for 2.
The Lakers can really improve their overall game if they can make free throws, and Campbell is really starting to make his. He is now at only 70%. You say that's not good? It's a heck of a lot better than 69. Here's the free throw, and it's 2 points scored. Del Harris likes that. So the Los Angeles Lakers come out making free throws, which is a big start. Here's a bad pass, but they get it over to West. He brings back to Marbury. He bounces. Oh, that's a great play. Bounce underneath. Marbury, the guard that made that play, came out of Georgia Tech after his rookie year last year. Freshman year, I should say.
I talked about the Lakers attacking pressure. Minnesota did the same thing.
4-4 is the score, and the ball is to Horry. Horry looks into Shaq, takes it in there. Shaq backing in. He pump fakes. He feeds it out in front to Jones. Bounce in low to Campbell. He loses the ball. It's a free ball. And going to get it is Gugliotta. West is the guy that freed it up. Gugliotta made the catch. Now West in the front court looking for their first lead of the ball game. West takes the ball in low. And handling it in there and having it punched away is the big Garnett kid out in front to Gugliotta. They swing it a three-pointer. Marbury too long. Rebound is off inside. It goes off and slips out of the hands of Garnett. Shot no good out in front from Garrett. Rebound is off, taken by Garnett to Gugliotta. The G's have it from the free throw line. They still don't lead it. The rebound volleyball by Gugliotta. Pass thrown away, and the guy that leads the league in steals has got it. Eddie Jones all the way. Score! A great play because he was half chopped by West.
Yeah, it should have been a three-point play, but Eddie concentrated very well and got the basket.
He made this 10 points in 17 minutes in the All-Star. Dribble drive, Gugliotta out in front to Garnett. That's two if it goes. It didn't go. The rebound is to Shaq, his first of the night. Now the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel 3-on-3. Throws it out of bounds. He was trying to hit Campbell. It was a very bad pass, at least 10 feet behind Campbell. Here we go now with the little guard, and is he good? Back after missing 7 straight games. The ball is to West. West down the middle. West in deep, lays it up. It's blocked, knocked away. A great play by Van Exel. The ball to Jones. He comes underneath. He fakes. He puts it up and misses. The rebound to Garnett. Pretty good pace, huh?
Pace is pretty quick at this point.
Here is Marbury. Stefan first name. Pass underneath. Broken up. Nice play by Horry. Here's one-on-one. Van Exel against West. Gives underneath to Jones. He's fouled. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go, and West will help him up. No intent to harm Eddie on the play.
Not at all, but that's the kind of play when you already have a sore back that doesn't help you very much at all. You could see on that play that Eddie normally would elevate and just rise up above Doug West and try to throw this one down as Nick gives him the pass. But I don't think Eddie feels 100%. He tried to lay it up, gets fouled.
An 80% free thrower. Free throw is good. The Lakers are 3 for 3. He had a good game in the All-Star game in only 17 minutes.
Yeah, 10 points, made 3 out of 4 from the field.
He also blocked a shot. All right, both free throws are good, and because of making 4 straight free throws in the ball game, the Lakers lead it 8-4. Marbury coming down the floor against Van Exel, moves along the eastern sideline. Now the ball in low to Gugliotta. Triple drive on Campbell. Feeds the ball away. Bad pass. He threw it away. Shaq had it. Throws it in the back of Horry. He knocks it down with his rear end, and it bounces to Van Exel. Van Exel goes to the right side. Tries a flat shot. That's no good. Tipped by Campbell. No good, but a great try with left-hand guide. Campbell hustling all the way.
Nice play.
Couldn't quite get it in. The ball will go out for the Lakers because of Campbell's stick-to-itiveness.
Chick, not only did he have a good attempt at the left-hand tip, but after he missed it, he stayed and battled and caused the ball to be knocked out of bounds by Minnesota.
22 on the 24. It's into Horry at the base. Good shooter from there. It's too long this time, though, and the rebound is climbed and taken by 6'11" Garrett. In the front court, Marbury. What a fine player he is. He was the 4th player picked in the draft. Milwaukee took him and then traded him. West with it. Over to Garnett. Garnett out in front to Marbury. Stefan brings it over here to West. He pivots, he turns, he shoots a 16-footer. It's an air ball blocked by Jones. Here we go the other way, Van Exel. Van Exel looking over the floor, takes under to Shaq. It's too high. Shaq can't get it. He's down. Let's hope he's not hurt. He grabs the knee. He grabs the left knee. 20-second timeout. Trainer Vitti is out there. We'll take a look. Now they've changed it to a full timeout. And we'll be back and check on Shaq in a moment. Hold your breath on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Cable guy! Tune in, turn on, and laugh your head off.
All right already!
The Cable Guy is hysterical. Jim Carrey is a comic genius.
Silence of the lambs. Don't you?
Once he gets plugged in, there's no stopping him.
Oh, Billy!
Jim Carrey, Matthew Broderick, The Cable Guy.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Celebrate 50 years of the NBA with the NBA at 50 video, hardcover book, and NBA at 50 cap. Call now, and this $85 value can be yours for 2 payments of $34.99. Order your NBA at 50 collection with the American Express card and receive a special offer. Ask your operator for details. Order now and ensure your piece of NBA greatness.
A lot of times, once you get to the NBA, because the NBA is so good, people say, well, how'd you let that guy dunk on you? I want to get dunked on out there on the court because you better believe for the next few minutes and the rest of the game, I'm gonna try to block every shot that comes in the lane. Every once in a while, you know, you have to let a little bit out. Sometimes you have to sit back and let the ball just float in the air. Just try to be active most of the time, running the court, blocking shots. That's what the game is about, and it just gets you fired up inside, makes you play harder.
Brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By Genuine Chevrolet, the cars more Americans trust. By Beechwood Age Budweiser. Sit back, relax, open an ice-cold Beechwood Age Budweiser. And by Nissan, who invite you to visit your Southern California Nissan retailer.
All right, Marbury with the ball in the front court. Shaq stays in the ball game. When you have one knee injury, it was his right that was hurt before. This was his left, and we'll get a report and some pictures of it for you, and we get a chance. Garnett to the base, 18-foot jumper. Oh, what a nice shot. He starts at 6'11", and he has great vertical leap.
Well, he may even be taller than 6'11" now, Chick. General Manager Kevin McHale says he's 7 foot.
Says he grew an inch since the start of the season. Jones with the ball out in front. Jones will never be any bigger. He's 6'6". He'll never be any fatter, I don't think. Now the hook pass out in front to Horry. Good shooter from out there. Three-point shot. In and out. Rebound tip. Nice play by Campbell away from Gugliotta. Back out to Horry. Over to Jones. They want to go inside. Now they do to Campbell. Turn. Right-hand hook. 8-footer. No. Tip by Shaq. No. Rebound is off taken by Garrett. He loses the ball on the steal to Horry. Back in low to Shaq. He's not limping. He throws it up and banks it in. I think he tried to bank that to get it over the extended hand of the defender. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The most important thing is, though, that he's running and seems to be free.
Lakers by 4. Marbury with it. 18-footer straight away. No good. Rebound hit by Gugliotta out of bounds, and they let it go, and they do, and the Lakers get it.
You know, we were talking about that play with Shaq when he came down on the trying to get that lob pass. His left knee seems like it hyperextends a little bit, that's very, very scary.
Boy, that is scary. But he's running free out there. As I say, when you have one injury to a knee, and then you come down on the other one, it scares the heck out of the person that's injured. Dribble drive, Shaq underneath Shaq. Lay it up, Shaq. Missed the layup, Shaq. And the rebound is off and is taken by West. West in the front court to Marbury. Marbury. He's on the dribble. He's going the distance, but there was a foul. Won't do him any good to shoot it. He was fouled on the dribble. The foul is 2 of them on Eddie Jones. That'll be all for him, and Kobe Bryant will come in. Kobe will come in. Great young player. Had the most points ever scored in the rookie All-Star game, 31. He won the slam dunk contest.
You mentioned the 31 points he had. He also had 8 rebounds, making 8 out of 17 from the field in that rookie All-Star game on Saturday. Broke the record of his teammate, Eddie Jones.
6'6", 202-pounder. The ball brought in to Marbury. You cannot replace Eddie Jones. I don't care who you put in. Jump shot by West is good from 18 on the assist from Marbury. 4 points for West. Coming out of the backcourt with the ball, we got Van Exel. Van Exel out in front to Horry. Roberts shot. No good. He took it over to Van Exel. Dribble drive and a foul. The foul. That basket will not count on the slam. Dean Garrett gets the foul.
I tell you, that was a quick move by Shaq that time, and Dean Garrett had settled in trying to hold his ground. Shaq was gone.
At least as a Laker, this is the first time he's worn 2 knee pads. All right, the ball goes in low to Shaq. Shaq holds it up. Illegal defense. Illegal defense. And Garnett doesn't like the call, but most of the guys don't when it's called on them. The ball will go out of bounds, reset to 24. We've played 5 minutes and 42 seconds of the first 12. The Laker lead is 2, 10-8. Bryant brings the ball into Van Exel. Little Nick holds it high above his shaved head. Looks inside to Campbell, gives instead over to Bryant. He goes into Campbell. Campbell against Gugliotta, backs him in, turn, right-hand bank shot. Tough luck, went in and came out, and the rebound is off and is grabbed. The 3rd time he's got a rebound by Garrett. Now the ball to Marbury. Marbury can dribble with either hand, takes the ball in low. Down the middle of Gugliotta, feeds the ball to Garrett. Slam dunk. Brilliant play.
That was nice passing by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We're tied at 10. The ball to Shaq. He's underneath. He puts it up and in. Shaq, and he's fouled in the act of shooting.
You talk about a quick move. There were 2 defenders there. Both Garrett and Garnett were there, but it didn't make any difference as Shaq just takes it up with a good quick move, gets fouled in the act of shooting, converts the basket, has an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Where are you keeping fouls, Brian, please? Where are they at? Okay, thanks. Garrett has 2 fouls. He'll leave the ball game. And Stojko Vrankovic of Croatia will come in. 7'2", 260.
But one of the reasons why they took him out of the starting lineup, Stoico that is they say he's not playing with any aggression. They'd like to see him be a lot more aggressive.
Shaq misses the free throw, and the rebound is off to Marbury. That's the Lakers' first free throw miss. Marbury front court. He's picked up by Horry on a mismatch in size. Out in front to Garnett. Three-pointer for the big lad is good. And they lead it 13-12. It's nice to have a guy 6'11" that can go to the basket, shoot the baseline jumper, go out in front and get a three.
And handle the ball.
Here's the ball coming over to Horry. Horry holds it up against the same Garnett. Now to Van Exel. He fakes. He goes around West. He's in deep. He throws up a little alley-oop. It's on the way. Bounces off. No good. Slam dunk. Shaq on the rebound for his 8th point. He's made 4 out of 6 shots. And here's Gugliotta coming the other way, pivoting. Ball knocked loose and to the sideline and out of bounds. It'll go to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Nice hand by Elden Campbell. As Googs tried a spin move, Elden reached in with that left hand, knocked it free.
14-13. The Lakers are in front, barely. We've played 7 minutes. And the ball to Marbury. Fluid player. Really looks over the situation. Dribbles around Van Exel. Comes underneath. Puts it up. No, but he was fouled by Van Exel. No question about it.
Well, Nick got the foul. It's a good thing that Robert Horry didn't quit on the whistle, though, Chick, because if he quits on the whistle, that's a three-point opportunity. But because Robert came over to give support and really kept going after the play, he caused Marbury to miss that shot and settle for 2.
He averages 73% of his free throws. He gives up in the ball games an average of 7 assists, and he, on the shooting end of things, averages 16 points. Very good. Just a rookie. Because he was hurt and couldn't go to the All-Star game, it gave an opportunity for Derek Fisher to show his enormous skills, and he got 16 points doing it, replacing Marbury. All right, the Lakers are behind by a point. The ball in low to Shaq. Shaq backing in. He's around his man, puts it up and gets the roll. He is fouled by Vrankovic. And I can tell you right now, Vrankovic has no chance against him. I guess not, most people don't.
I tell you,
no chance against him one-on-one.
Shaq came up a little bit gimpy after that move. He made the shot, nice move, but when he landed after the jump, you could see the little bit of grimace on his face as the pain must be settling in on one of the knees.
I was just thinking as the ball came down the floor the last time, those legs will be awfully sore for tomorrow night's game in Denver. Back-to-back situation. Free throw. Shaq misses his second and 2 tries. The rebound is off. Gugliotta gives the ball to Marbury. He comes underneath, feeds it through the key to West. That's a 2-pointer. No good. The rebound is to Shaq. Shaq has it stolen by Marbury and knocked out of bounds by Marbury. Great try by the little guy. Shaq brought the ball down, and boy, Marbury is one of those hustling guys like a gnat at a picnic. He bothers you.
But Marbury was there. Shaq didn't even see Marbury, and that's why he knocked the ball out of his hand.
16-15 is the score. The Lakers have 1-point advantage. Here's the ball over. Horry underneath the Shaq. Slam dunk. Second time they've ran that play perfectly, and Horry gets 2 assists in the ball game, and Shaq's got 12 of the Lakers' 18 points. Campbell will come back in the ball game for the Lakers and replace Shaq, I'm sure, the next time it's dead. We've already got Knight in the ball game. Here's the drive along the base. Gugliotta, reverse layup, no good. The rebound is off to Shaq. He gives to Van Exel. He dribbles behind the back. He's in the front court. He's down the middle and throws the ball. Horry falls down, does a handstand. Great play over to three-point shooting and hitting Van Exel. What a great play by Robert Horry, who is hurt. Horry, when he slipped and went down, hurt his leg. He is really hobbling. The Lakers will have to take a timeout the next time it's dead. They call timeout, and Horry, I don't know whether it's a knee or an ankle or a hip.
Well, whatever it is, he seems to be in quite a bit of pain as he tries to make his way to the Laker bench. Timeout, 21-15. The Lakers by 6 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It can't be. I got to see. It is the 365. Boss, give a look.
Ugye ez egy IBM ThinkPad 365-ös.
Az bizony. It could be no other. Feel the track point. Feast your eyes on the screen. Can we swing it, boss, huh?
Meglepően olcsó.
Yeah. That's my boss. What a guy, huh?
I think I did it. The experiment was a success.
Who'd be interested in this technology?
Cheap, abundant energy. Who wouldn't?
Until someone terminated the project. Now, the only survivors. Someone setting us up. Have become the only suspects.
So we don't trust anyone.
From the director of The Fugitive.
The best I can!
Keanu Reeves, Morgan Freeman, the action.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Did you know that when you turn on a light, you're witnessing African American history? You may know that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but not everyone knows that the carbon filament inside, which makes the light, was invented by Louis Latimer. Over 100 years ago, Latimer's carbon filament changed the world forever. So turn on the light and learn how other African Americans changed the course of history. Celebrate Black History Month.
Chevrolet presents the NBA's 50 greatest players. Tonight's member is Kevin McHale. This talented forward was unstoppable in the low post. He was part of the driving force behind the Boston Celtics, leading them to 3 NBA championships in just 6 years.
Kevin was one of the best 6 men ever to play the game. In fact, he won that award in '84 and '85. Done a great job here, Stu.
Yeah, and he's now the vice president of basketball operations here, and as you mentioned, doing a great job.
Porter is in the ball game. Used to play with Portland. In low, gives the ball to Gugliotti. He fumbles it at the base. They're after it. Everybody wants it. Knight knocked the ball to Van Exel. All got help from Campbell, too. Van Exel's second 3 in a row. That's no good. The rebound hit by Kersey to himself. Nice play by Jerome, who replaced the man that got injured. We don't know how badly it is yet. We're trying to find out what the injury is to Horry. Here's the ball in low to Campbell. Campbell backing in. Campbell holds it up, brings out to Kersey. He fires for 2. He's on the line and didn't come close. The rebound is off to Kevin Porter. Porter coming out of the backcourt, gives the ball over, and that guy likes to shoot off that one-bounce dribble. He missed the shot, and that was Kevin Garnett. Rebound to the Lakers, and here comes Kobe Bryant. Bryant goes around Garnett. He comes underneath. He puts it up and missed the shot. It was a tough shot, under duress, but he probably should have made it. Porter goes the other way. Porter down the middle. Bounce the ball to Gugliotti. He fumbles it along the base. He gets it back. It's knocked away by Kersey to Porter in the corner. Wow, this is some game. Ball stolen. Kersey and Van Exel on a double team. Here comes Bryant. Gets the pass. He's underneath. He's hammered by West. Just because he hit the ball means nothing. He got him with 90% of the body.
Well, you know that last basket that Kobe tried and didn't get, he was so concerned about the offensive foul that I think it broke his concentration a bit. This time he takes it up, and Doug West just gets the ball, but he also got a lot of Kobe Bryant, and that's going to send Kobe to the line for 2.
7:33 to play here in the quarter. Kobe, of course, has been red hot at the free throw line. The free throw is good. He had a lot of free throws, and he made them. He's now made with that one 42 out of 47.
You know, we talked about Robert Horry getting injured. Nick tried to give him a pass. Robert tried to stop, it seemed, but his left foot, almost like it got stuck on the court, and I think his ankle got turned a bit, and he came up hobbling. I think you'll see him back in the ballgame.
Kobe misses the second. The rebound is off and is taken by Kevin Garnett. He hands it to Porter, who's playing the point now. That's 5 rebounds, by the way, for Garnett. Garnett's career high rebounding is 19. Down the middle, Garnett. Turner shoot a 10-footer. How do you like that kid? He's only his second year out of high school. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel dribbling the ball and leading by 5. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Van Exel getting harassment from Porter on defense, and Porter's very good. In playing the post is the Laker rookie. Knight pivots, beats Garnett, hangs, bank shot. Beautiful play by Travis Grant. Knight, I should say. Sorry. What a nice play.
Nice, confident move by Travis as he's battling with Kevin Garnett.
All right, the ball goes into Garnett again. It's a 7-point lead for the Lakers. Garnett is held as he dribbled. No basket. No basket. 24-17. The crowd wants a basket. Of course, it was called long before that. That's the 4th team foul against the Lakers. The Wolves are out of foul.
Derek Fisher coming in for Nick Van Exel at the point.
Fisher from Arkansas, Little Rock, 6'1", 200-pounder. And with the ball, we've got Porter. Porter looking inside to Garnett. Garnett posting up against Knight. The ball to Garnett. Dribbles around Knight. Foul on the dribble. No basket. That's another foul on Travis Knight.
Tough matchup for Travis because you've got a guy, Kevin Garnett, that is his size, but he's got great quickness. He can shoot the ball. He's just a very, very good player offensively. And the defense was going to double team Garnett that time, but he dribbled away from the double team.
And Garnett, another thing that he's got that Knight doesn't have is a full year experience. He was here last year. The free throw by Garnett is good. Robert Horry thanks to Raymond Ritter, who's traveling with us. Tweaked his left ankle. That means he turned it just a little bit, as we saw in the picture. He will return to the game. So will Shaq. Garnett at the line. Free throw, no good. Rebound is off to Elden Campbell. Campbell with his third rebound of the contest. We play with 1:24 left to play, and coming out of the backcourt, handling the ball like a point guard, but I think the point guard really in there now is Fisher. Bryant's got it, lays it off to Campbell, dribble drive, nice play, down the middle, score. Oh, basket, counts, foul. Did he take Vrankovic apart?
Stoico says, look, it's not fair. He's not as big as me, so he should be a little bit quicker. And Eldon says, you're right, I am a little bit quicker. Nice first step. Eldon gets to the basket, uses his left hand, has a three-point opportunity.
That's Eldon's first field goal of the game. I told you when he came in, he couldn't handle the Lakers centers, Vrankovic. That's not putting him down, it's just a fact. And coming in to replace him now is Cherokee Parks of Duke fame, 6'11", 240. Campbell makes the free throw, three-point play. He's got 5 points. The Lakers lead by 9. It's 28-18 in the first quarter. Chick Hearn with Stulans. Porter's got the ball. Goes in to Garnett. He likes to take over right here. He's against Campbell. Shoots over Campbell from 18 and scores. With that first step that he's got, you got to really give him a little room out there.
And he drives.
Eldon did it.
He drives you back a little bit with a fake to open up the space for the jumper as well.
He's made 4 out of 6 field goals in the ball game. Here's Bryant down the middle. Bryant lays it out to Campbell. He's tempted. Goes to dribble. Stop. 15-footer is good by Eldon. And I'm telling you, he's picking up where he left off against Chicago.
And as long as he can continue to play like this, they can rest Shaq's knees.
29-20 is the score. The Lakers leading it. 36 seconds left in the quarter. Now we got the ball over to Garnett. Stop. 20-foot jumper and away. Missed one. Rebound tip. Garnett's got it back. Slam dunk. I would give Cherokee Parks credit for keeping that ball alive. Pass the other way. Here comes Kirsty down the middle. Contact. No whistle. We go the other way against Campbell. Porter. Give the ball off. Lay it up. Mitchell. Blow the layup. Rebound is underneath. Robinson scores it. James Robinson. They make 4 points in a hurry to cut the deficit to just 5. Playing the point is Bryant, no doubt about it. He's got the ball in the front court. Where's he going with it? I don't know. He throws it up. That's a horrible play. He misses the layup and the rebound. And there is a whistle, and the quarter ends.
Chick, Kobe got fouled on that play. There's no question in my mind that Kobe got fouled on that play. The last play down, I thought Kersey, there should have been a whistle. Nothing was called. The quarter ends. The Lakers up by 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Stretched out wire hanger. A spare tire. A milk crate with the bottom torn out.
Growing up, it didn't matter what we played with, as long as we played.
See the NBA's best every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night on TNT and TBS. Don't miss a game.
Go to the net. Now connecting to the NBA. Welcome to NBA.com, the official website of the NBA. You have gained full access to all 29 teams and their players. Check out nightly scores and stats, read the latest NBA news, visit the NBA theater and relive spectacular plays. Browse the NBA store, even enter a live chat session with an NBA player or coach. The online world of the NBA, only at NBA.com.
I will not stop until I've rid the world of every last one of you. I am the last one.
Get ready for an adventure that will set your imagination on fire. Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery as Draco, Dragonheart.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
leading scorers in that first quarter for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal with 12, and for the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett also had 12 in that first quarter. The Lakers came out with a 5-point lead. They shot 42%, 11 out of 26. Minnesota 9 out of 22, 41%. Out-rebounded by 2 were the Lakers, 16-14. 3 turnovers for the Lakers and 6 for the Timberwolves.
The real news is that Shaq O'Neal, accompanied by the trainer, was taken to the locker room. Whether or not we'll see him anymore tonight, I don't know. After he sat down and being taken out as a substitution, maybe the leg tightened up. The ball to Parks. He throws the ball away. Here comes the men. Look out. And throwing the ball to save it, Fisher did a good job of saving it. It was caught by Robinson. And an outside 3 by Robinson. No good. Rebound, Cherokee Parks. He's got it. Nice play by the former Duke All-American. Down the middle of Robinson. Oh, what a pass! He bounced a pass through the legs of Horry, and a great basket was put up and in, and that basket was by Mitchell. Oh, what a bounce pass.
Yeah, you won't see a pass.
He made his arch. Believe me, he made his arch. Now the Lakers have given up a total of the 6 straight points. Underneath the basket, Kersey misses, gets it back, scores it. Nice play. He took Cherokee Parks right out of the game with a body check.
That was close to traveling, Chick, because his shot didn't hit anything, and he's the first to touch it.
Garnett brings the ball to Mitchell. His 20-foot jumper, that's good. He hits 2 in a row, 1 underneath and 1 outside off of the bench. And the Laker lead is 31-28. Horry back after tweaking the ankle. Out in front to Campbell. We're wondering about Shaq like you are. Here's Jones with 2 fouls. Drive the base underneath. Puts it up and puts it in. Who made that basket? I think it was Jones, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yes, he did. The guy
that shot it.
Pass down the middle. Fumbled out of bounds by Mitchell. Looking for his 3rd basket in a row. It could be that Porter is bleeding around the left ear. I think he is. I think he's bleeding around the left ear. Nobody else has seen it yet. Coming with the ball in the front court. 28-33 the score. Fisher gives the ball to Eddie Jones, who just made a spectacular play. Jones drives the base, brings it back to Kersey. His 20-foot jumper, nice shot. Good play by Jones, drew all the defenders to himself and hit the open man with a pass.
Yeah, when he's aggressive, that's what happens. He's been aggressive a lot this year.
35-28, the Lakers lead it. Porter with the ball. Porter looking for Mitchell out in front. Mitchell says, I can't get it. Porter says, you better get in position because I'm going to throw it to somebody soon. 8 on the clock. Now they give it over to Mitchell. Mitchell against Kersey. Kersey rips the ball out of his hands. He stole it clean. A pickpocket job. Here's Fisher with the ball. Sedale Threet would have loved that one. I wonder where Sedale is. Here's Fisher with the ball, bringing it over to Robert Horry. Horry holds it up. Horry scoreless in the ball game, but still playing a nice game. Made 2 great passes to Shaq. Ball in low. Ball away by Jones. 18-footer good. Oh, what a beautiful shot. He developed that this year in camp in Honolulu. Timeout is called by Minnesota. They trail by 9 for the 3rd time.
I tell you, Eddie may not be feeling 100%, but he is giving it a go. That's what all-stars do, and he's putting on quite a show to start this 2nd quarter. The Lakers up by 9 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Reno, Nevada.
Want to start your lives again? Let's do it.
Divorce capital of the world. The place where Edie.
Have you ever slept with an orangutan?
And Penn.
I miss him.
Were to leave their old baggage behind. In the tradition of Thelma and Louise comes Edie and Penn, starring Stockard Channing, Jennifer Tilly, Scott Glenn, Martin Mull, and Randy Travis. Edie and Penn.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The greatest collection of NBA players and moments are together for the first time on one commemorative home video. NBA at 50, hosted by Denzel Washington, takes you from Mikan to Magic and beyond. Relive the best passes, slam dunks, rebounds, and championship moments whenever you want. You'll experience the emotion felt by these great players for their team and their sport.
Everything that we didn't have in talent, we made up for in determination and just sheer will.
Plus, you'll get a special bonus feature on the 50 greatest players in NBA history. NBA at 50, yours for only $19.95. If you love the game, then your love affair will never end with this special video you'll watch again and again. It's the ultimate keepsake for fans of every age. NBA at 50. Order yours now.
Order now. Get this NBA at 50 collector's pin as part of this exclusive TV offer. Call 1-800-596-9977.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By Toyota and their quality lineup of cars and trucks. By Taco Bell, there's nothing ordinary about it. And by the Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you, nothing else is a Pepsi.
Now steals so far in the game. Lakers with 8, Minnesota only 1.
All right, the ball to Marbury, who's back in there with the Lakers leading for the third time by 9. Pass broken up by Fisher. It goes to Horry. Good play by Fisher. Horry front court. Horry to Campbell in low. Turn, shoot, left hand spin shot. No good. Rebound is off. Knocked loose. Stolen by Horry. Bounce pass. No look. They're passing too much under there. Kersey has to shoot the shot and didn't. He gave it to Campbell and he had to hurry it and missed it. Bad play by Kersey. Baseline jumper on the way from 20. No. Rebound to Kersey. There goes Fisher. They didn't see him. 3 men by the Lakers against 1 defender down there, and they did not score. Now we got Jones with the ball in low to Campbell. Backing in, he turns. His little bank shot of 6 is good. Campbell at the low post the last 2 games has been sparkling.
He's just overpowering people at that position, Chick.
39-28, the Lakers by 11. 8:23 to play. Here comes Marbury. Hooked the ball to Gugliotta. He's underneath. They rip it away. Another steal. Kersey. And now the ball given off. That's 9 steals. In their last 5 games, they've averaged 12 steals. Now the ball over to Horry. Horry to the dribble. He beats Gugliotta. He gives the ball to Kersey underneath, and he scores. I tell you, Horry is going to be a valuable asset to this ball club for years to come.
Well, that's what happens, though, Chick, with dribble penetration. If you can get yourself to the basket, you're going to create a lot of opportunities for your teammates.
The Lakers are on a 10-0 run. Marbury tries to take care of that. He brings to Mitchell, and now to Gugliotta. Back over in the corner. Marbury to the dribble. Comes in deep. Gives it out to Gugliotta with the free throw line. His 15-footer won't go. The rebound is to Kersey, playing extremely well with his 4th rebound. The ball to Horry. All the way underneath. Slam dunk. And they need a timeout. And they're going to take a 22nd as the Lakers are on a 12-0 run, Stu.
And they've done it with defense, Chick. That is what's done it, because they've got out in the open court. A 22nd timeout. Lakers up by 15 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Well, like you said, Chick, last 3 minutes and 13 seconds, Lakers have outscored them 12-0.
Without Shaq. Now coming into the ball game is Chris Carr. The Lakers leading it by 15. Horry has just been sensational in all facets of the game.
Yeah, and he attacked the rim the way you're supposed to. Go up with some strength and aggression, and you can convert.
Now we got Marbury with the ball against Van Exel, who returns. Down the middle goes Gugliotta, posting up now against Horry. Gugliotta very strong. Oh, that's charge. They're going to call a foul on. It's not charge. They're going to call it on Horry. If you see this, you'll question it in your mind. And Horry is talking to the referee, one of the referees.
You know, if Robert moves his feet real quick, Gugliotta may fall down. He's backing into him so much. I mean, he just turns that shoulder and gets the whistle.
All right, Marbury with the ball here in the second quarter. 7 minutes to play before the end of the first half. Marbury yo-yoing up and down like it's on that proverbial string. Now the ball in low to Gugliotta, loses it, but luckily for him, it bounces to Marbury. He gets off a 20-footer and scores. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good, wouldn't you? All right, it's now 43-30. The Lakers on top. Second quarter, and you know the Lakers have had trouble this year maintaining leads. They did not have that trouble against Chicago a week ago tonight. Jones with the ball. Jones in the air, throws a bad pass. Great play by Campbell. Out to Horry for 3. No good. Long bounce. Marbury with it. Bounce up the front court to Gugliotta. Down the middle, intercepted by Kersey. Knocked loose to Horry. There goes Jones. There comes the ball. Chalk it up for 2.
I think Eddie's back is loosening up, as he showed on that play that he feels pretty good.
6:25 to play. If I was playing as well as he's playing, I'd feel pretty good too. He's got 10 points, 6 in this quarter, 3 for 3 shooting. Here's Gugliotta, hammered hard. They might give a 2-shot. They are. Kersey and Gugliotta going after. Oh, fellas, we don't need that. We don't need that. It's a 2-shot foul. That's for sure. It was called a flagrant foul.
Believe me, Chick, this is basketball. These guys do not want to fight. They may act the part, but they do not want to fight.
They're like that guy the other night at the Hilton in Vegas, huh?
Well, Googs goes to the basket, and the Lakers go up and make a pretty aggressive foul there, and Googs took it exception to it, as I probably would have as well. The officials, I think, are going to call it a flagrant one, where it's they'll take the ball out on the sideline as well. Then a little bit of temper started to flare, but you could tell at basketball, they don't want to fight.
Kersey talking to the coach over there, Flip Saunders. They're not arguing, I don't think. No, see. Now, Ron Nunn is telling one of the referees, the one he's talking to is Blaine Reichel, said, don't argue with the coach. Let him go to his seat and let's play basketball. Dell is out on the floor, and in my opinion, he doesn't belong out there.
Well, coaches are allowed, I believe, to go out on the floor to help break up a fight, but I think the fight is, there never did turn into a fight. And I think right now he's just trying to make sure he settles down his team and keep control of their tempers. They've got a 15-point lead. You don't want to see this thing start to go the other direction.
Well, the coach is here at midcourt.
A technical foul has been called on the Lakers. Nick Van Exel.
Van Exel got a tee.
But Nick got the tee because he's the guy that out in the open pushed Gugliotta, and it was easy for the officials to see that one.
That had nothing to do with the flagrant foul, number one.
Well, Nick was just responding to Googs pushed one of Nick's teammates, and Nick says, you're going to push, I'll push you right back.
So they'll shoot 3 free throws and then get the ball out of bounds. They can cut into a 15-point lead. 6:16 to play in the first half.
Yeah, they can cut deep into it because you're up by 15. If they make all of the free throws, then they get possession, could possibly get a 3-point play. We'd be in single digits.
Googs makes the first one. He was in the All-Star game. He is not one of short temper, I'll tell you that. Not at all. Went to North Carolina State. Been with several teams, originally drafted in the June draft in the 6th position, first round by Washington. And could they use him? Last year he averaged 16 points. His career average is 15. And I guess everybody has cooled off.
He's 9th in the league in scoring. He's having a real good year. Obviously, he made the All-Star team, averaging 22 points per game.
Misses the free throw. How well does he shoot free throws? Well, 82% isn't bad, is it? The foul, incidentally, was on Horry.
I thought the foul was on Kersey. They
changed the call to Horry.
Wow.
Gugliotta makes 2 of the 3. That makes the score 45-32.
Did they also give the flagrant to Horry as well then? That was the one?
45-30, let's see. Now it's 45-32 on my little score pad here. 6:16. Brian Taylor doing a great job on stats. Frank Pollock is producing, directing for KLAC Radio and the radio network. Out in front, 3-pointer, Marbury hits the rim, no good. The rebound is to Horry. Horry always seems to be where the ball comes down. That's a mark of a good player. Dribble drive Van Exel, lays it out to Horry. Horry in low, baseline left. Oh, bad shot. Bad man. He was too strong with that one. About a 17-footer, went 18 feet. Marbury penetrates. Marbury down the middle. Foul, 2-shot foul. Van Exel. I hope Van doesn't lose his cool, and I don't think he is.
A good heads-up play by Marbury, because after the air ball, the court spread a little bit, and that's what point guards especially like, because they can weave their way to the basket. He gets fouled on the reach-in by Nick.
All right, Minnesota at the free throw line is 7 out of 9, 8 out of 10 now as Marbury converts. The Lakers at the free throw line tonight are 5 out of 8. Thank you. Susan Stratton, executive producer director for KCAL and the television network, working with a great crew. All right, it's 45-34. My floor manager is Bobby Watson, and he does a great job. Here's Van Exel out in front. Van Exel looking inside. The Laker lead is 11. It was 15. It goes into Campbell. He turns up a wild right-hander that misses everything, and a foul on Kersey. Kersey the foul, and that's the 4th team foul. Ball out of bounds. The Wolves have no team fouls.
Well, ever since the break in the action due to the so-called skirmish, Lakers haven't been very productive, and that's the kind of a play that can start to turn things around. They've got to settle back in.
I'm worried about Shaq. We've had absolutely no report on him. Marbury down the middle, Marbury all the way, scoop it up and in. Great play. Long pass down the floor, intercepted by Gugliotta. Gugliotta the other way. Gugliotta over to Mitchell. Mitchell down the middle. Mitchell brings the ball, and there's a steal again by Eddie Jones. The Lakers have 10 steals. Dribble drive underneath. Shot no good. Rebound slam dunk by Jones, no good. And we go the other way. Marbury backhand pass to Carr. He throws it up and in. The Lakers want and need a timeout. The Lakers have given up 8 straight points in 1 minute and 25 seconds.
And with 5 minutes to go in the first half, that 15-point lead is down to 7 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Seen a figure in a cape. I've seen him. Who was it? Death.
Your heart is pounding.
No!
Your mind is racing. Your number is up. The Frighteners.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
You got something, make me feel all right. You got something, make me stay home at night. Listen up, y'all, come on. Every day and every night, you're the one know how to do it just right. I said, oh, I love you so.
Tomorrow night, the Lakers are in Denver. Then they're back at the Great Western Forum to host Seattle on Sunday afternoon and Cleveland next Wednesday. Special $9 tickets for Laker home games available for seniors, students, youth, and military at the Great Western Forum box office and Ticketmaster outlets. You buy any available $21 ticket for just $9, day of game only. Shaq O'Neal has a strained left knee. Now, his previous injury to the knee department was his right, caused him to miss 2 games. He will not come back tonight and will be reevaluated tomorrow. A real bad misfortune for the Lakers. The Lakers have been outscored now 8-0 in the last 125. Score 45-38. Van Exel with it. They jump on him with a double team. And traveling is called on Van. And the Lakers are having their problems since that altercation, or whatever you want to call it. A lot of guys cannot play mad. O'Neal in 8 minutes had 12 points, 4 rebounds, made 6 out of 7 shots. Marbury with the ball against Van Exel. Marbury's quick as a wink. Pass in low to Gugliotta. Gugliotta drives on Kersey. Pivot, and Kersey steals the ball. That's 11 steals for the Lakers in this half. Pass underneath to Jones. He makes an impossible catch. He made an impossible catch way up over his head with both hands.
Another defensive play, though, by the Lakers.
It was a great defensive play, but it wasn't nearly as great as that. I don't know how Eddie caught the ball. I really don't. It's 47-38. First time the Lakers have scored in a while. Now the ball comes over here to Garnett back in the game. Bounce pass in low to Gugliotta against Kersey. Gugliotta backs him in a little bit. Turn, fakes, shoots. 15-foot jumper won't get there. Rebound is off. Hit. It's free ball. Fought for, and Kersey gets another rebound. Kersey's got 5 rebounds off of the bench. Beautiful play. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel against Marbury. They go in low to Campbell. Campbell comes under the basket. Bounce out in front to Horry. Good pass. 3-pointer by Horry is straight and good. Straight as an arrow.
And you see
the Lakers make 5 in a row.
He faked the pass Horry did to Nick Van Exel, and that defender ran over to Nick, and that's what helped free up Robert Horry.
Good point. That's 12-point lead for the Lakers. Foul on Van Exel. Nice move. Faking to the right, going to his left, and Van Exel picks up his 3rd foul, and he'll be out of the ball game in favor of what is a great Laker bench, folks. Really a good bench. Nick goes out, and in comes Fisher.
The foul situations, that's going to send Stephon Marbury to the line for 2. Lakers up by, again, 50-38.
Well, Marbury, as we said earlier, is a 73% free thrower. In this ball game, he's 4 for 4. Make it 5 for 5. The next free throw coming to Stephon. That looks long, but it wasn't. And it's both good, and it's 50-40. Lakers come down to see if they can get some more points. Fisher had 16 points in the rookie all-star game off of the bench. Campbell is directing traffic. Fisher's got the ball against Marbury. Screened by Campbell. Fisher around it. Down the middle. Stop. Left hand 16-footer. Oh, nice shot. He kind of shot-putted that ball.
Well, he shot-putted it right into the basket.
He sure did.
Do that every time, he'd be all right.
52-40. 3 minutes to play in the first half. And that second half ought to be something. Pass out in front to Garnett. He didn't shoot it. He says, you shoot it, Googs. And Googs says, I will, but I'll be short. The rebound to Horry. Length of the court. There goes Kersey. There's the ball. Kersey's got it. Gugliotta's on him. The ball given to Fisher. He puts it up. Nobody was fouled. 2 shots. The crowd doing a lot of refereeing to no avail.
So is the Laker bench, and I'm telling you something, Blaine Reichelt is just close to giving one.
He almost got Rambus, I think. Rambus ever had to pay a fine for a foul, he'd go nuts.
Jerome Kersey catches the ball over the shoulder, then makes the pass to Derrick. Derrick goes up and gets fouled by Gugliotta.
That's no good, that free throw. In fact, it was very bad. That's the way Fisher would describe it. He is a 66% free thrower. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. One free throw is good by Fisher, and the Laker lead is 13. Their biggest lead 3 times was 15. It's 53-40. All right, the ball into Garnett. Out in front of Gugliotta. Did he travel? No. Looked like Eddie Jones got away with a foul. The ball in low to Garrett. He picks it up. He throws it up. He misses it. The rebound is up. Lakers block the shot with 2 men, but one of them is called for a foul. And going to the free throw line will be Chris Carr. Went to Southern Illinois.
They catch Jerome Kersey on the foul.
6'6", 220-pounder at the line. Last year played at Phoenix.
But Carr got the loose ball there on the air ball, tried to take it up, gets fouled to shoot 2.
Carr, 74%er. I didn't tell you, he played with Phoenix last year. Didn't play a lot. Played in 60 games, but only an average of 10 minutes a game.
He's also the player that Kobe Bryant eliminated in the finals of the slam dunk contest this year at the All-Star game. Or All-Star weekend.
Carr makes them both. They're doing well at the free throw line. They have now made 12 out of 14. 53-42. These people here in Minnesota looking for their first visit to the playoffs. All right, backing in is Campbell. Campbell out in front to Fisher. High pass, out of bounds.
Right idea, but it was just a little bit too high for Jerome Kersey.
George Mikan, one of the great centers of all time, honored in the 50th greatest players, and he sits at that end of the building, but he couldn't even catch that one. It's 53-42, 2 minutes left to play in the half. The Lakers lead it. They've led it practically all the way. Marbury bounced the ball to Gugliotta. It's been an expensive half. Down the middle, ball to Garrett, and he's fouled by Campbell. Campbell gets his first foul, and it was intentional to make sure he didn't slam.
Well, he had to give that one. He was coming over to help on the penetration by Googs. When Googs passed the basketball, nothing else he could do. Elden didn't have any fouls, so why not take one? There's only 1:51 to play in the first half.
Garrett, the free thrower, been playing in Europe, almost quit. George is in the building, and he established the great championship clubs of the 50s for the Minneapolis Lakers. Garrett, the free thrower, is 68%er, and out of the game goes Kersey. Boy, did he play well. And in comes Travis Knight.
Don't want Kersey to pick up that 3rd foul.
Free throw is good on the 2nd try. Garrett makes it, and it's 53-43. 1:50 left to play in a half. Lakers want to keep it in double digits if they possibly can. Go into the locker room. Ball out in front to Horry. Horry guarded by Garnett, 6'11". Pass in low to Campbell. Campbell against Garrett. Turns, baseline, 8-foot jumper, no good, too long. Rebound is off to Gugliotta. Gugliotta, here they come 4-on-3 with the ball. We got Marbury. He has it knocked loose by Jones, but it bounces over to Carr. Carr comes around Gugliotta's pick. Carr stops, he's shooting a three, and it's blocked by Eddie. And then the long pass thrown away and out of bounds.
Nice defensive play by Eddie Jones again. He blocked the shot of Carr. Then on the play trying to get the easy one, Eldon just overthrew him.
Overthrew him. 1:17 to play. With the ball in the first half, Marbury to Gugliotta. Shoots a two-pointer from distance. No good. The rebound is long to Garnett. Garnett out in front to Marbury. Marbury's got the entire package in his game. That's blocking. Blocking foul is called on Fisher. Marbury to the line for 2.
On that long rebound that time, though, Chick, there was really very little the Lakers could do because Kevin Garnett was just standing in the corner, and it bounced way out there to him as his man went in the rebound as the foul called blocking on Fisher.
Their leading scorer, Gugliotta, averaging 22 a game, is nothing for 8 tonight. So that's not a good omen for the second half for the Lakers. You remember that. Gugliotta will not go nothing for 8 in the second half, I'll guarantee you. Marbury misses his first free throw of the ball game. Makes the second, and it's a 10, make it a 9-point lead, 53-44. We're in the final minutes now, 55 seconds left.
See how they finish this final minute out.
Ball over to Knight. Knight holds it. There goes Jones down the middle. Knight keeps it, brings it out to Robert Horry. He fakes the pass to Fisher. He's in trouble. Brings the ball to Campbell. Drive the base. Turn underneath. Put it up and bank it in. That's a great move by Elden Campbell. He really twisted the neck of Garrett.
I tell you, Kevin McHale would be appreciative of that move. That's one of his old moves.
55-44. The Lakers with a half a minute left to play in the half. Here's the ball in low to Gugliotta. Gugliotta underneath, throws it up. It's blocked. It will not be goaltending. It's a foul load. It'll send Gugliotta to the line. Boy, they have been at that free throw line a number of times. They have been there 19 times and made 15. The Lakers have been at the line 11 times and made 7. The Lakers are going to work for the last shot if Eddie Jones has his way about it. He's signaling to the Kinch. As we said, he has not made a field goal. He's missed all 8 shots. Free throw is good. Don't worry. When it's pressure time in the fourth quarter, Gugliotta will be there. Out of the game goes Garrett. They don't want him to pick up another foul. And Vrankovic comes in. That's the guy at the other end. If there's a post-up play for Campbell, he'll be going against. Vrankovic is 7-2. Free throw good again. That cuts the lead to 9. They have fouls to give. They've only got 1 team foul. They won't give it here, I don't think. I don't know why they would. With the ball in the front court, we've got Fisher. And the Lakers call a timeout. 20-second timeout for the Lakers. They'll have the ball with 15 and 3/10 seconds left, leading by 9 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves tonight, final proof. Autographed by Shaquille O'Neal of the Lakers. And the basketball autographed by All-Stars Eddie Jones and Kobe Bryant. Top 5 patron services located outside section 136. Good place your bid.
Hey, coming up at halftime on Channel 9 KCAL, you viewers will return to Hollywood for a news update. Those along the Lakers radio and television network, stay tuned for a look back at the Lakers' big win last week against Chicago. We've got 15 and 3/10 seconds left. Horry wants to bring it in and does with a bounce pass to Fisher right near us. 13 seconds left. Fisher against the body check of Marbury. They got fouls to use. Fisher with the ball, 6 seconds left. Jones for 3, a big shot, and he got it. Boy, that is a big shot. That puts you back up by 12, 30 seconds left. Here comes Marbury. Marbury down the middle. He fires, it'll count if it goes. It didn't go. So the Lakers, who got it up to 15 for a while, settle for a halftime lead. The score, 58-46 over the Timberwolves. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Welcome to the NBA League Pass Halftime Show, your place for all the NBA scores and highlights. We begin our show with highlights from Tuesday night. Determination versus intensity. Alonzo Mourning missing the hook, but grabs his own rebound and lays it in, and the foul. Mourning with 29 on the night. Detroit takes the lead as Terry Mills bombs from three. Mills 3 of 4 from three-point land for 15 points. Then Joe Dumars penetrates and hits a trailing Don Reed, who goes over Mourning. Reed with 4 points and 6 rebounds. At the end of the first half, Miami on a 10-3 run. Tim Hardaway, the no-look pass to P.J. Brown. Miami up by 7.5. Brown with 10 points. In the second half, Hardaway takes over. 17 in the third quarter, including these two as he drives past Don Reed. Then Hardaway, Miami's all-star point guard, takes his act outside. He is on fire right now. Doug Collins wants his team to stir up some defense, and they did. Lindsey Hunter, the steal on Deshaun Leonard, to Grant Hill for the easy dunk. Hill scored 17, but it was too much Hardaway. Finishing off Detroit, hitting the 3 over Otis Thorpe. Hardaway 11 for 17 from the field, finishing with 31 points, and the Heat make it 7 straight, defeating the Pistons 104-91. All-Star MVP Glenn Rice ready to do battle with the Bulls as Dennis Rodman makes his return in Chicago. And Rodman showing no signs of rustiness. The nice rebound off the Jordan miss, and then kicks it out to Ron Harper for 3. Harper finished with 10 points. Rodman 14 rebounds. Rice showing the All-Star game was no fluke, training the long jumper. And then Muggsy Bogues finds him underneath. Bulls inside. Rice escaped Pippen. Rice with 14 of his team-high 32 in the first, but MJ always up for a challenge. He drills the jumper, Bulls up by 5 after 1. Closing seconds of the half, Vlade Divac the touchdown pass to Anthony Mason, and the Hornets within 2 at the break. Second half, it's Vla showing some D. The steal on Robert Parrish, and the nice lay-in over Steve Kerr. Dave Cowens and the Hornets up by 2, but not for long. Jordan baseline for the reverse, and the Bulls jump ahead by 2. The Hornets down by 5 in the fourth. It's Mason. To shoot. It's good! Three-pointer, and it counts! Anthony Mason's first career 3, but the Hornets get an even bigger 3 from Muggsy Bogues, tying the game at 100, but still enough time for Jordan to go to work. Jordan to win! Another clutch performance by Michael Jordan. He finishes with 43, and the Bulls edge the Hornets 103-100. The Bernie Bickerstaff era begins in Washington with the Bullets hosting the Knicks. Early on, the Bullets come out blazing. Chris Webber with 12 in the first quarter. Then New York native Rod Strickland in with a big man, contributes 2 of his 8 first quarter points. The Knicks answer, Larry Johnson the steal, and he leads the break. John Starks, the layup. Starks igniting the Knicks comeback, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Webber showing his versatility, the bullet pass to Juwan Howard. Howard with 19 points, and later returns the favor to Webber. Howard to Webber. Oh, yeah. Bullets by 2 at the break. Third quarter, Chris Childs penetrates through the Bullets D, 2 of his 18. Closing seconds of the fourth, Howard's putback gets the Bullets to within 3, but in the end, too much New York and too much Patrick Ewing. He had 9 of his 18 in the fourth, and the Knicks spoil Bernie Bickerstaff's debut, beating the Bullets for the 20th time in the last 21 meetings, 97-92. Mitch Richmond and the Kings haven't beaten the Jazz in 3 years, looking to change that. Richmond powers to the hole for 2 of his game-high 34. Then in transition, Corliss Williamson, the sweet behind-the-back dribble, and the one-hand dunk. Williamson with 10 points on the night. But Utah's Antoine Carr ties the score at the end of the quarter. The baseline jumper, Carr with 12 off the bench. in the second. Stockton the steal, and leisurely strolls in for 2 of his 16 points. He also had 16 assists. Utah led by 10 at the break. In the third, the Jazz pull away. Brian Russell, the reverse slam. The Jazz hit 16 of their 24 shots, stretching their lead. Then Stockton finds a cutting Malone, and Gary St. Jean can only watch as the game slips away. Malone again, 2 of his 30 points on the reverse layup, as Utah wins 120-98 behind the big effort from Malone, 30 points, and Stockton 16 points, 16 assist night. Charles Barkley returning to the Rockets after sitting out with an ankle injury, but it's the visiting Grizzlies who look healthy and strong early. Greg Anthony nailing the 3, Rudy T looking worried, but nothing a little defense can't fix. Sam Mack gathers it in and throws ahead to Sir Charles for 2 of his 13. The Grizzlies then go inside for offense.
They go to the deep, he throws it up for the right-handed jam, and that was poetry and moat if I've ever seen it.
Grizzlies down by just 2 at the half. Second half, Barkley grabs his own rebound, then behind the back for Mario Ellie. Ellie finishing with 12. Then Super Mario, the assist to Hakeem Olajuwon, the bucket and the foul. The Dream poured in 19 points and grabbed 7 rebounds. Big Country Bryant Reeves tips in 2 of his 20, but a Rockets rookie seals the deal.
Cross court, gives to Maloney for 3, there's the game.
Matt Maloney, 3 of his 19 points, and the Rockets get 2 big efforts off the bench from Kevin Willis and Brent Price and snap a 6-game losing streak, 106-97. The Nets looking to snap a 7-game losing streak to the Orlando Magic. Jersey looking good early. Kendall Gill Sean Kemp benched by George Karl after missing Monday's practice, and the Nuggets take advantage. Mark Jackson, the pretty alley-oop to Antonio McDyess. Dick Motta all smiles, but it quickly turns to a frown when the Sonics go on a tear. Gary Payton to Sam Perkins for 3. Sonics by 16 at the half. Second half, Payton spinning right around Jackson, the bucket and the foul. Sonics continue to pull away. Turnovers killing the Nuggets, 29 on the night, and Payton making Denver pay with 2 of his team-high 28. Even the veteran Craig Elo getting in on the fun.
Rich Thompson calling off the warm-ups. Elo to Kemp. Foul and a hoop.
Kemp finished with 12 points and 5 steals off the bench. The Sonics, with their stingy defense, snap a 2-game skid, thrashing the Nuggets 108-81. Portland taking on Phoenix without center Arvydas Sabonis nursing a calf injury, but Kenny Anderson knows there's other options.
He's out ahead on the break. Kenny slashes to the middle, leads for Rasheed, and there it is.
Rasheed Wallace looking healthy, but so is Kevin Johnson, driving the lane against 4 defenders, the bucket and the foul. KJ a team-high 32. Then Anderson and Wallace hook up again.
Now they have a mismatch, Kevin Johnson against Wallace alive.
Oh, my! How do you like that?
They're loving it with Portland up 3 at the half. Second half, Kenny Anderson heating up, knocking down 3 of his team-high 33. It's tight down the stretch, though, still trailing by 3. Cedric Sabalos the rebound and banks it home. PJ Carlesimo's Blazers hold their breath as they lead by 3.
Don't give him a 3. Shot missed by Person. Johnson gets it back, throws it up. Blazers win.
Rasheed Wallace with 30 points on 10 of 14 shooting. The Blazers snap a 5-game skid with a 111-108 victory. Darrell Walker's Raptors looking to turn it around on the road in the second half, starting in Milwaukee, but it's the Bucks early on. Elliott Perry nailing the open 3. He had 16 off the bench. Walt Williams cuts loose from Glenn Robinson for the power slam. Williams scored a game-high 27. Chris Ford not happy with the D on that play. Then Toronto's defense breaks down. Robinson all alone and walks in for the slam. Robinson had 12. Milwaukee led by 11 at the half. Second half, Raptors on the run. Williams goes the distance and ties the game with a slam, but Vin Baker finished strong. First the feed from Joe Wolf. Then in the low blocks, the short jumper doesn't go, but he follows it with the one-hander. Baker finished with 23. The Bucks snap a 5-game losing streak, beating Toronto 101-96. Old friends Don Nelson, the Mavs' new GM, and Greg Popovich, the Spurs head man, getting reacquainted prior to this Texas showdown. Early on, it's Vernon Maxwell finding the range from downtown. Then the Spurs on the break, Avery Johnson, the look-away pass. Maxwell another 2. Johnson handed out 13 assists on the night. Again, it's Johnson to Maxwell. This time, Maxwell stretches the net from behind the arc. Looking for a spark, the Mavs turn to Chris Gatling off the bench. Gatling 24 points in 30 minutes. Dallas down 10 at the break. Second half, Maxwell still on fire, burying the 3 from the corner. 13 for 22 from the field. More Maxwell, again from long range. 7 for 11 from three-point land. And San Antonio comes away with the road victory, 111-97, thanks to a season-high 34 from Vernon Maxwell. Bill Fitch and the LA Clippers hoping to play unfriendly host to ML Carr and the Celtics. But Rick Fox feeling right at home. 3 of his team-high 27. Then look out, there's an outlaw on the loose. Bo Outlaw jamming 2 of his 11 off the bench. And the Clip joint all smiles as LA up 8 at the half. Second half, Antoine Walker with one of his career highs, 16 rebounds. He finished with 19 points. With just over a minute remaining, Live Hawk buries a key jumper. Hawk with 18 on 8 for 13 shooting. A good night as the Clippers win their 4th straight, 116-112. Malik Sealy a team-high 21 in the victory. Now we'll look ahead to tomorrow's action. And finally, a reminder, the entire League Pass schedule, as well as scores, highlights, and statistics from around the league can be found online on NBA.com. Thanks for watching the NBA League Pass Halftime Show. Enjoy your second half.
Well, leading scorers in the first half for the Lakers, Eddie Jones with 15. Shaquille O'Neal had 12 points in only 8 minutes. Elden Campbell had 11. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett with 12. Stephon Marbury had 11. And Dean Garrett had 5. You look at the team numbers, you think the Lakers were up by 20. They shot 50% from the field. Minnesota, 14 out of 38, 37%. Free throws, 7 out of 11 for the Lakers, 17 out of 21 for Minnesota. Steals, 13-3 in favor of the Lakers. The Lakers were out-rebounded by 2, 25-23. Lakers only had 8 turnovers. Minnesota had 14.
The Lakers lead it by 12, actually, with all those great numbers the Lakers had as opposed to Minnesota. You would think they'd be up by 20 or more points. They made 10 more field goals. But of course, free throws keep you in the hunt, as we've often said. And free throwing, they got 21 tries and made 17 of them. 10 more. There's your 10 points. The Lakers have not come out yet. Now here they come. Eddie Jones, when he knocked in his 3, got his career high for 3-pointers in one season, 92. Nick Van Exel needs one more 3 for 100 threes in his 4th consecutive year. No Lakers ever done that. All right, here we go with the ball belonging to the guard Marbury. Marbury bounced the ball to the high post. Gugliotta, nothing for 8 in the first half. Gugliotta bounced in low. They got it in there to Garnett. Back over to Marbury. Back into Garnett. Very young ball club like the Lakers. Turns 16-footer loose and he hits it. That's his first basket in the last 9 minutes.
He just puts the ball up over his head, Chick, and at about 7 foot, he just has such an advantage at small forward.
The start of this quarter very important. Here's Jones for another 3. Didn't get it. The rebound is a great rebound by Kersey. The ball over to Jones in the corner, guarded by Gugliotta. Bigger. Jones comes in deep, does a 360 turn, puts it up and it's blocked and knocked out of bounds. Eddie was swarmed by guys in white.
Eddie looked at the official as if to say, "You're telling me you're not sending me to the charity stripe?" The guy said, "No, just take it out of bounds." Eddie tried a little reverse spin here and gets the ball blocked by Doug West.
Still lots of time on the 24-16. There's Horry cutting loose. He's got it. Horry comes down the middle. Stop. Can't shoot over the big man Garnett. Takes it into Campbell. Forearm check by Garrett, which is legal. Campbell underneath. Left-hand layup, no. Tipped up by Campbell, no. The rebound to Gugliotta. Nice try by Elden. Now the ball in the front court to West as he goes by our broadcast position here at midcourt. Now West yo-yoing up and down against Eddie Jones. Looks in, gives to Garnett, and the ball is knocked away and out of bounds. They got to call that kicking, don't they? They haven't called it yet.
They're thinking about it.
They said reset the clock. They should. If they don't call that one, they're very inconsistent. They called it. Paul Mahalik out in front, the senior referee. 11 minutes left to play in the third quarter. The Lakers look for their 8th win in their last 9 ball games, trying to protect a 2-point game lead over Seattle. In the Pacific, ball deflected off Gugliotta's pass, and it comes straight out of bounds. Gugliotta. I'll tell you, Kersey's playing a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, very, very active. But that's what Jerome gives you. He gives you hustle every minute he's on the floor.
If you just joined us, Shaq did something to his left knee. Let's wait and see how the doctors report it after they examine him again tomorrow. Garnett's got the ball. In low to Gugliotta. His right-hand hooker, no good. He missed his 9th shot without a make. Oh, here's a very dangerous pass by Horry, but Van Exel goes up high to get it. Van Exel drives into the base, brings it back out in front to Campbell. Elden against Garnett. Now the ball snapped over here to Jones in 3-point country. Jones looks inside, bounce the ball to Kersey against Gugliotta. Kersey turns, 16-footer at the base will be too long. It is. It didn't hit the iron. Hits the bottom of the backboard and comes off to the rebounding guard, Stephon Marbury. And now we come the other way. Marbury all the way under. Shot no good. The rebound is off. Knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by hustling Garnett. Did he get cut? He got hit above the left eye. Boy, I know the window clerks at the White Oak Station, United States Postal Department in Encino are enjoying this one. Van Exel with the ball. 10 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Van Exel looks and still looking. Eddie's out there, Van. Gives the ball over here to Horry. Drive the base. Comes along the base. He's behind the board. That extends out 4 feet. 5 on the clock. I don't know if they know the clock. 3, 2. He knows it. He fires it. And there was a whistle and a foul. That foul is not Phi Beta Kappa. It's a 2-shot foul.
What a bad foul. I mean, Robert Horry just, I believe he heard his coach hollering how much time was left on the shot clock, so he just turns and fires the ball toward the basket.
Maybe he heard me.
And he heard somebody and gets fouled in the act of shooting to shoot 2.
Okay, Horry got a couple of rings. And I don't mean in the bathtub. I'm talking about NBA rings when he played at Houston. Horry, as a free thrower with the Lakers, has made with that one 13 out of 19. Second one no good. He knows where it's coming down, but he couldn't get to it. The rebound is off to Garrett. Garrett's first name is Dean. Came out of the University of Indiana in '88, and he's just getting to the NBA. Marbury with the ball, wants to go in to Garnett. It's in there, knocked loose, free ball, chased in the corner, picked up by Marbury, down the middle, in deep, feeds it back, handed out in front to Gugliotta. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, Gugliotta in deep, throws it up, and kind of it goes, it didn't go. Gugliotta going to the line.
That should be 4 fouls, I believe.
3 on Kersey.
3 on Kersey, that's right.
Horry's always smiling on the floor. He's over telling Van Exel a joke. Here's Gugliotta's free throw. It's good. On the season, he's 82%, which is very good.
Well, he's 5 out of 6 in this ball game. As you mentioned, hasn't made a field goal.
They're staying in there at the free throw line. Here's the next one by Googs, as they call him. That's good. Came in with Washington. He's made his way around the league, including Golden State. I don't know how anybody could let this guy go. I really don't. Now we've got Van Exel with the ball. Going into Campbell. Campbell against Garrett. Goes all the way under. He's there. Slams it left-handed. That's the way to finish it. Boy, Eldon looks good at the low post. Really good. 61-50.
Again, just overpowering Dean Garrett.
And the Lakers come down now. Pass Gugliotta. Here he comes. Bounce underneath the Garrett. He's got it. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go. He was fouled. The foul is on Campbell. That's his second. They cannot lose Campbell and win this game. No. They cannot lose Campbell and win this game.
You know, that shot by Kevin Garnett almost went in, and he got fouled quite. I mean, it was an intentional foul by Eldon, and how he got that thing even up toward the rim.
It darn near went in.
Remarkable.
All right, Garnett asks the referee to dry the ball off, and so Reichel does in his pants. Well, his wife will have to send those to the cleaner, or else start the Maytag. All right, here's the ball coming out to Garnett at the free throw line. What's this guy going to be? Oh, he's going to be some superstar. Free throw is short. Well, he's going to be good anyway. No, he's got it all, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's
the whole package.
He's some player. I mean, he already is a very good player. He's just getting better and better. 14.7 rebounds so far in this contest.
Played in 80 games last year, averaged 28 minutes and 10 points. Free throw good. When they miss a free throw here, the crowd gets surprised. And it's 61-51.
Well, they're a 76% shooting free throws team.
That's one of the very best in the league.
It is.
Cross-court pass goes over the far side to Jones. Dribble drive down the middle in deep. They block his shot attempt. Here comes here's a 4-on-1 break. Marbury off. Here he goes West. Score. You do it with defense. Horrible pass. Thrown away by Horry. They get a chance for 2 or 3 more. Gugliotta's alone. He shoots. He fires. He doesn't get it again. Nothing for 10. 61-53. Hey, that's the lowest they've had the deficit in a long time, since the opening minutes of the first quarter. Now Van Exel with the ball. When Shaq went out, they were up by 5, and then they built it to 15. Here's dribble drive by Horry down the middle, in deep, bounce the ball to Kersey. Kersey fall away, 10-footer block, grabbed out of the air and slammed by Horry. There's a man hurt. Garnett is hurt, holding his left ankle. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
Actually, I think Robert Horry, when he came down, he landed, it seemed like, on the foot or side
we'll see.
Of Kevin Garnett's ankle.
He's hurting. Boy, they can. I said about Eldon, I didn't mean injury, I meant foul. Garnett, they cannot afford it. Garnett's looking at the Laker bench like he thinks somebody did it intentionally. When a man comes down after a slam dunk, there's nothing intentional. Yeah, he's really cussing out a Laker player. Well, the last time we were here, I saw him cuss out one of his teammates. We'll be back in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. What's he think?
A profession as old as time. In the game of espionage, there are no rules, no safety, no way out.
Your former team members have been assassinated.
No place to hide, no one to trust.
hard way out. Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The night is beautiful, so the faces of my people. The stars are beautiful, so the eyes of my people. Beautiful also is the sun. Beautiful also are the souls of my people. Like this poem, the work of many African Americans has shaped my life. I have been inspired by the achievements of Black Americans in everything from arts and sciences to human and civil rights. February is Black History Month. Take time to learn more about our rich heritage.
Every time we walk around, you got to think about how you can get better, how your game is. I don't think about how many hours I got to spend. I got to think about it, what I got to do to get myself better. It's basically no hours. It's all the time. I'm always thinking like that in my mind. Basketball. This is my life. This is what I do.
Is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By California's Truck Stop, the new Dodge. By Miller Lite, who remind you that anything can happen at Miller time. By your local Honda dealer. And by AT&T, your true choice.
All right, here we go. 10-point lead for the Lakers. And as we told you, Garnett would be back, and he is back. We'll see how long he can go. Shaq came back after his injury, but he couldn't go long. Injured the other leg. Here's West out in front, 8 on the 24.
That's good. That's good. I could tell that one was going in, Chick.
His first field goal comes on his 11th shot of the game, and I'm telling you right now, look out. This guy can play. That's why he's averaging 22 a game. The Laker lead is 8, 63-55. And with the ball, it goes into Campbell. Backing in, turning. Oh, what a pass under to Kersey, who scores.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. The basket doesn't count.
That's a good call.
Wow. I think it was an unnecessary foul. He had enough position to get it up and in. But anyway, it does not count. Kersey gets his 4th foul.
But Dean Garrett was coming over for the block, and Jerome used his left arm and pushed him off a little bit.
Boy, that was a sensational pass by Campbell. Marbury down the middle, gives it to Garrett. His 16-foot jumper won't go. Rebound is tipped in the air. Free ball. And it's coming way out on the floor off somebody's head to Marbury. This crowd is getting behind his club now. Knight will be in for the Lakers. Here's Gugliotta going for 2 baskets in a row. He didn't get it, but he was fouled. The foul is on number 5, Robert Horry.
See, that was a big foul on Jerome Kersey, too. With that being his 4th, that means he has to go out. So defensively, the Lakers are going to lose a lot because Jerome brings that defense to you. As he goes out of the ball game, Travis Knight replaces him.
It's a very tough spot for Travis Grant. He's not the best defender in the world yet, just a lack of experience. Gugliotta's free throw is good.
That's what it's all about. Experience will get Travis Knight better and better, and you can only get better by playing, and playing against the type of players as a Gugliotta.
Both free throws are good. And it's 63-57. The Laker 15-point lead is down to 6. It's a 7-2 run now. Van Exel in front court. Van Exel against Marbury. Van Exel gets the screen. Van Exel out in front. Pivots, loses his man, comes in deep, shoots a 15-footer that won't go. Rebound tipped by Knight. Good, but Elden Campbell tips it in. Kept alive by Travis Knight. 65-57. Marbury with the ball in the front court. Marbury comes out in front, takes the ball over to West, a low pass to West snares. Dribble drive on Jones. He didn't go into the air as I thought that he was going to. Bounce pass to Marbury, 8 on the clock. Now the ball out in front to West. They bring it over to Gugliotta. Looks for 2 in a row from 20. Didn't get it. Rebound Elden Campbell. He's up there like a window washer and grabs that ball and brings it down and tucks it away. Campbell in the ball game now with 6 rebounds. Campbell in the ball game also with 15 points. Now here's the ball to Horry at the base. Drive, bounce underneath tonight. He puts it up and in. Nice play. Good pass by Horry.
Well, he's making a lot of things happen when he goes baseline. Robert Horry, that is.
7 assists for Horry in the ball game. 7 assists. The best assist game he ever had was 10. He pivots, that is, Marbury does. Throws the ball to Gugliotta. He fires again. He got it. He's made 2 of his last 3. 67-59. 5.5 to play in the third. Here's Jones dribbling. On a pick and roll, he gives to Campbell. He comes in low, brings it out to Van Exel. They swing it to Horry. 3-pointer on the way. Good. Robert Horry doing his thing. He's got 11 points.
Nice ball.
He's made 2 out of 4 3-pointers.
You see how quick Nick got the ball to Robert? That's the way you do it.
70-59. In low they go to Garnett. Garnett has it punched away by Horry. Garnett backing in, getting deeper. Throws up a 12-footer, no good. Rebound is off to Horry. Give the ball to Van Exel. The defenders are back in a good transition game. That's one of the reasons this year the scores are lower. The defenders are getting back much better in transition. There's the ball over to Horry. He turns offensive foul. It's a terrible foul on Travis Knight. You can't move on a screen like that with a referee standing right in front of you. That's 4 fouls on him. Now coming in the ball game, the veteran Terry Porter. Out of the ball game goes Marbury.
Well, with Kersey with 4 and now Travis Knight with 4, it's going to be difficult as Travis didn't really move, but he put his elbows up to get the defender and gets called.
4.5 to play in the third. Porter with the ball. Porter out in front against Horry. They bring it over to the open man West. His first name is Doug. Now the ball to Garnett. He likes to shoot from right there. He drives the base. He's around Campbell, and Campbell pushed him. For the Lakers, 4 team fouls. The Wolves again with a low team foul number. They have 1.
Well, the foul situation at the forward position is critical now. With Kersey with 4, Knight with 4, you know, without Shaq, then they're going to have to go to either go small or possibly go to Sean Rooks. They need the size against the bigger front line.
And Campbell's got 3 fouls. Now we got Porter with it. Porter to Gugliotta. He faked. He goes to the base. He shoots a high arch 19-footer. No good. The rebound is off. Eddie Jones has got it. He's in the right wing. Nobody with him except Van Exel trailing him. Van Exel's got the ball and goes Jones in playing the post. They want to double on Eddie if they can. Porter's on him alone. Now the ball out to Van Exel. 4 minutes to play in the third. Lakers by 11. Van Exel underneath. Score! What a scoop shot. An alley-oop scoop shot from 8 feet. Nice play.
That was
72 to 59. Bad pass, knocked away and out of bounds. They say the Lakers did not touch it last. I thought, frankly, they did. But anyway, the Lakers up by 13 again.
You see the move that Nick Van Exel put on Gugliotta, and then with the right hand up and over the top with a little bit of finger roll.
Van Exel has the ball in the front court. Minnesota has their first turnover this quarter on that play. Jones in deep. Jones throws it up. Let's see if they don't call passing. They call charge. They call charge.
I think they just called ball out of bounds.
Okay, I don't want them to call charge in that play. Alley-oop underneath. Slam dunk. Garnett. A very high pass. Garnett guides it home with the right hand. Beautiful play by Doug West and Garnett. 72 to 61. 3:14 to play in the period. Van Exel has the ball. Good defense being applied by Minnesota. Van Exel's 8-foot jumper won't be close. The rebound is often taken by Garrett. That gives him 8 rebounds. Long pass the other way to Gugliotta. They've told him to shoot it every time, and he goes underneath and scores. Timeout, Los Angeles. We'll be back after this message from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Michael Jordan up close, take 1.
Spend some quality time with NBA superstar Michael Jordan. Like 2.5 hours.
Come on, I'll give you a jump shot right now. I bet you shoot first air ball. What drove me back to the game was I truly love the game.
For a limited time, you'll get above and beyond airtime and come fly with me when you purchase Michael Jordan, the Ultimate Collection. It's the total Michael Jordan video experience. Available for $29.98 or less wherever videos are sold.
Max never went looking for trouble. Trouble just seemed to find him. And now he's got a genie.
Make your 3 wishes.
Who just won't get out of his face.
Gotta want something, kid.
I wish I had junk food to the sky.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kazam.
I am Kazam.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The world is such a fascinating place. How do you explain it? For generations, families have turned to the World Book Encyclopedia. Now there's World Book Multimedia from IBM, with 22 volumes on 2 CDs connected to a select library of websites.
An owl will take over the old nest of a hawk or a crow.
It's not just a place to look things up, but a new way to learn.
Hey fans, a priority list for 1997-98 Lakers season seats is being compiled. Yes, operators are standing by right now at 1-800-LAKERS-LA. 1-800-LAKERS-LA. They have information on season seats for next season. Doesn't cost you anything to call and find out, so just don't miss any of the action. Call right now. All right, it's 72-63. Del Harris looking on. The Lakers have led it practically every minute of the game.
Better throw it in. Robert
had to call it 22nd timeout. Did he have a 20? I don't know if they got a 20. I guess they have a 20. Yep. Okay, we'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. (72-63) the Lakers with 2:52 to play in the third. Ball in low to Campbell. A great pass underneath the night, and he blows another layup. And I say another because he does one or two every game. Here's the ball over to Guglielmo. No excuse for missing that shot. No defender was there. Garnett with the ball. Brings it over to West. On the way. There, ladies and gentlemen, is a 5-point switch. A three-pointer is good.
It happens every time you miss a layup, Chick. They go down and score.
No excuse. Missed that layup. It was a beautifully set play for the Lakers. And here is a whistle. And what do we got called?
Foul on Doug West.
5-point switch. That'll take care of your leads in a hurry.
All of a sudden, the Lakers are up by 6, 72-66, 2:22 to play in the third.
Second time the Wolves have got it that close in this quarter. Lakers led by 12 at the half. Jones cuts for the ball. He gets the bounce pass from Robert Horry. 2:20 to play in the quarter. It's a simulcast. Here's the ball in low to Campbell. Campbell feeling his way by backing in. Gonna turn and shoot. Yep, there's the turn. There's the shot. Bank shot. It's in there. Nice shot. Nice ball game for him again. Back-to-back games. That is encouraging. 74-66. The Lakers with 2 minutes exactly to play. Van Exel risking a foul. The Lakers are out of fouls. The Wolves have only 2 team fouls. Guglielmo with it. 3 baskets in this quarter. He looks for 4. He didn't get it. Rebound is long, and it goes to Robert Horry. They've told him, no doubt about it, you got to shoot and make some baskets. We were outscored by 10 field goals in the first quarter, or first half, because you couldn't make any baskets. He's made some now. Guglielmo is 3 for 8 in this quarter. He was nothing for 8 in the first half. Baldwin Knight comes in deep, brings it out in front to Jones. Jones has got it. He had trouble handling it. The great play because West tipped the ball and Jones had to regroup his hands to get it, and he makes the basket for a 10-point lead.
Plus he has the presence to know the shot clock was winding down.
76-66. Porter takes it in low at the base. Guglielmo drives on the rookie. Gives it off to Garrett. Slam dunk. They're going to take advantage of Knight every place they can. And the Lakers come down now. Let's see what they can do with this possession. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Jones pivots. He loses West. He comes underneath. He puts it up and puts it in. And did a great body control job avoiding the charge. Great. There's a whistle. And foul is on West.
He's out.
He may be gone.
You hear that exchange?
Did he throw him out?
No, not yet.
No, I didn't hear the exchange. Can you repeat it?
No.
Okay.
No.
If I got faked out of my shoes like he did by Jones here, if you show that last play, I'll show you why West was really mad. Boy, did he get faked out. Technical foul.
He's close to getting tossed, though, Chick. If he goes even close to Blaine Reichelt, he may be history.
Van Exel going to the free throw line. This is his first free throw attempt. And he makes it. And the Laker lead. 79-68. Boy, you better not give the score too quickly. The Lakers leading it because, boy, the Lakers going to bring in Sean Rooks, who used to play here. Watch. Here's why West got mad. Watch this fake.
The screen was there, but Eddie goes away from the screen and then goes to the basket. Great body control to score. And why the official and Doug West got into it, I have no idea.
Sean Rooks comes into the ball game. Campbell goes out. That's a smart substitution here to keep Campbell from that fourth foul before going to the fourth quarter. But the Lakers got to play tough with those that are out there. Also coming in is Fisher, and that's him guarding Porter out there.
Also Kobe Bryant.
They're waiting for the ball to be given up by Porter. It's in low. West has got to put it up as blocked, and the foul is on Kobe Bryant. He got a lot of ball, but came off of the ball onto the arm, apparently.
Technical foul. They get Flip Saunders this time.
The coach is all the way to midcourt. And he gets a technical, so we'll go to the other end and shoot the Lakers technical first. Then we'll have 2 shots attempted by West. These coaches have boxes they're supposed to stay in. It's painted on the floor. And why they are allowed to ever come out on the floor or go past those lines is beyond this reporter. If you're a batter, you got to stay in the batter's box. If you're a coach, you got to stay in the coach's box.
Kobe,
what would I do if it was me coaching? I'd be at midcourt.
No, you'd be on the floor trying to play.
All right, Kobe.
He made it.
Makes the free throw, giving the Lakers a 12-point lead. 43 seconds left. West at the line. 68%er. Free throw no good. He's made 2 out of 3, and as a team now, they have made 20. Oh, you write terrible. What are you writing there? Thank you, Brian Taylor. Great job you're doing. Second free throw no good. The rebound is off and grabbed by Horry up high. So they missed 2 free throws in a row for the first time tonight.
2 for 1.
No, they're not going to do it, I don't think. They should. 33 seconds left. You got to shoot it right now. There it is, alley-oop. Oh, it's in there. An alley-oop with the left hand about 10 feet high over the rim, and it came right down in the middle and rattled the cage for a 14-point lead.
Good basket there by
big
Derek
basket.
Fisher.
Big basket. Porter with the ball. Fisher is some kind of a player, believe me. Bad pass. It's saved from the far side over there by West. To Mitchell. Sam on the dribble. Sam underneath. Put it up and in. He split the Laker defense beautifully. 10 seconds left. Lots of time. Lots of time. Quit looking at the coach and look at the time is right. 5 seconds left. Fisher with the ball. 2 seconds. I don't know if they're going to get it off now.
Nope.
No, they don't. That's very, very bad ball control. But anyway, the Lakers lead it 82-70. They still lead by 12, the same as at the end of the half, Stu.
That's the key. They're up by 12. They've got 12 more minutes to play. Let's see what they do on the Lakers.
Believing I can make a difference wasn't the problem. I just didn't know how. I knew I couldn't do everything, but I could do one thing at a time. And I realized I wasn't the only one out there. I've learned so much from so many different people. It's been great getting involved. Team up with your community.
His name is Bryant Reeves. People call him Big Country.
I'm big and I'm country.
While other players are cutting to the basket, Big Country is getting cut.
Twice a week.
Coaches love his drop step. His teammates love his heart. The kids love his hair.
Aerodynamics, man. It's all in the aerodynamics.
See the NBA's best every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night on TNT and TBS. Don't miss a game.
Doug Kinney is getting duplicated.
Your clone.
He's got one for work.
Yeah, it's me. It's you. It's us. Hold on a second. Too busy to talk to myself.
One for home.
I get the dishes, now drive the kids to school.
Thanks.
And one...
We made a copy of a copy. It's not quite as sharp as the original.
Too many.
Is he safe with that razor? We take the blade out. It's cute, I think.
Multiplicity.
No more Dougs. That's it. This is plenty, I think.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Well, after 3 quarters, the Lakers' leading scorer is Eddie Jones with 19, 15 of those in the first half. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett has 17 points, 12 in the first quarter.
Fisher is the point guard. Comes to the front court for the Lakers. Almost lost it. Now it's knocked away from him and out of bounds by Porter. Porter's the kind of a guy you like in clutch situations. In the ball game at the other guard is James Robinson, 6'2", 180. Waiting for the ball to come in, and it comes in to Knight. Knight out in front to Horry near the 10-second line. Horry defense by young Garnett. Horry dribbling the ball, stops, fakes the 3, takes it in low. With the ball in there is Rooks underneath, put it up and put it in. Nice play by the former Minnesota Timberwolf, Sean Rooks. He did that with a lot of muscle, I'll tell you that.
Well, that puts the Lakers up by 14, as you talked about, that first basket of the fourth quarter.
11 and a half to play. Oh, almost travel. He got it off, I guess. Mitchell down the middle, throws up a 10-footer, no good. Somebody pushed off. Must be the Lakers, Sean Rooks. I don't know what he was pushing Mitchell for way out of the free throw line, but
he tried to block the shot.
84-70 is the score. 11:23 to play in the third.
After 3 quarters, the Lakers still shooting 50%. Minnesota 42% to free throws, though. 10 out of 15 for the Lakers. Minnesota has been at the line 29 times. They've converted 22. Rebounds, the Lakers up by 1, 33-22, or 33-32. 11 turnovers for the Lakers and 15 for Minnesota.
Minnesota's had 10 fouls called against them in the game. The Lakers have had 22 called. The Lakers have 11 more field goals in the game. If it weren't for the free throws for the Timberwolves, they would be in big trouble. The way it is, they're right in the game. The NBA 14-point lead is nothing with 11 and a half to play. But I'd rather have it than being chased. Second free throw is no good. Something wrong with the Lakers. Again, Sean Rooks in the lane too soon. It's an alternate shot.
Rule states you're not allowed to step into the lane until the ball leaves the free throw shooter's hand. If you step in before that, obviously it's a violation.
His free throw no good, so he misses all 3, and Rooks gets the rebound. Now the ball given to Kobe Bryant. Bryant throws the ball to Fisher. They got 3 Laker rookies out there. One of them's got the ball underneath. He puts it up to be fouled. And Gugliotta picks up the foul, and the 3 Laker rookies are out there together in the fourth quarter. What would have been the odds of that when we went to training camp in Honolulu? What would have been the odds of this guy even being in the league? What would be the odds of Chicago not even calling him up after they drafted him in the first round?
Well, Travis Knight that time did an excellent job of attacking the basket with aggression instead of just trying to take it up soft. He took it up real strong and gets fouled. He misses the first free throw, but he has the second one coming. He had 9 points in the rookie All-Star game.
Free throw is good, and the Laker lead is 85. They get back a 15-point lead again. And remember now, twice in that quarter, the Timberwolves got it down to 6. Gugliotta with it. Gugliotta way off of the defender Rooks. Ball comes over the baseline to Garnett. He's against Knight, goes around Knight underneath, put it up, and is blocked and knocked out of bounds. I'm not sure who touched it, but I think Travis Knight will get credit for it.
Travis Knight is the guy that blocked that shot.
8:57 to play in the game. Garnett yelling at Mitchell. Garnett holds it up, brings it way out. A bad pass. Mitchell saves, gives the ball. 8 on the clock. That shot outside, broken up by blocked by Bryant. Length of court pass. Bryant comes back to get it. Great play to Knight. Knight underneath scores. Oh, what a pair of rookies that was.
That was a foul, and the whistle didn't sound as Travis Knight was riding that one up. Robinson hits him on the arm. I mean, just obviously hits him on the arm, but he scores it nonetheless, and the Lakers have a 17-point lead, 87-70 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
You can scream, you can run, but you can't hide. He's coming. Eddie Murphy is the Nutty Professor.
Your lip is swollen.
The Nutty Professor.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Section 13, row W. Join the game, sir. People come here, they're like guests in my home. I make sure they find the right seat, and I make sure they have a good time. I just love being here and the adrenaline, the hype, the excitement. That's what I love. I can't watch too much of the game because sometimes people try to sneak into the wrong seat, but they gotta go. You're out of here. I love basketball, so this is a perfect place to work. I have a great job.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines with fares so low you have the freedom to go places. By your Southern California Lexus dealer. Test drive a Lexus today. By Miller Lite, who remind you that anything can happen at Miller time. And by your Southern California Ford dealers.
We missed the basket. I apologize. Guglielmo makes a 20-foot jumper, and it's 87-72. Bryant with the ball. Bryant dribble. Bryant down the middle of the free throw line. In the air, leaping Lena, 15-footer, no. Tipped in by Knight. Good night. That's 9 points for him, the same as he had in the rookie All-Star game.
Yeah, Knight is good.
89-72, a 17-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's the ball out in front to Garnett. Garnett gives the ball to Marbury for 3. It's on the way. It's no good. The rebound is Sean Rooks. They knock it loose. And the basketball. Lakers will get the ball. Ball went up and through the rim and came back down through the rim. Good call, Paul. He gave me a thumbs up for that compliment. Okay, here we go. Fisher with the ball. The Bobby that was my floor manager had to leave, and now I've got a good one. Bobby Matthews. Here's a jump shot at the base by Kobe Bryant that's not close. The rebound is off and is taken by Robinson. The Laker lead is 17. Robinson, the attacking zone, goes across the top of the key with a pass to Marbury. Marbury has the pass out in front to Robinson. They bring it to Mitchell for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. That's 9 points for him. This is a long way to go yet. Remember, you're playing without Shaq O'Neal for the 3rd time in 3 games. He missed the last 2 games. Started tonight, played 8 minutes, played very well, but then hurt the other knee. More examinations due tomorrow. Here's a dribble. Oh, Kobe loses the ball. Over dribbling, pass front court. Marbury's got it. Give him the basket. He put it up and scored. Bryant's complaining to the referee. He better complain to himself. Trying to split the defenders, and he didn't even come close. 89-77 is the score. And the Los Angeles Lakers now have the ball. Jones will come back in when it's dead. Eddie in the ball game, the leading scorer for the Lakers with 19. 6 on the clock. Fisher, a 2-pointer from way out yonder. No good. The rebound is off. Travis Knight again. Knight gives the ball to Robert Horry. Reset to 24. And Horry says to the guys, hey, take it easy. There's a foul inside. That's got to be on Robinson. It is. He pushed Kobe in the back. Easy play to call. Easy. Call it with Braille.
Well, you know, the complaint that Robinson has is this. He'll say to the officials, it was a foul, but why do you let that foul go for the bigger players? But when guards get into low post, you call that play a lot closer.
Out of the game goes Fisher. Into the game comes Van Exel. The ball out of bounds sideline down here along our side of the floor, the western stripe. And that belongs to Robert Horry. Full set on the clock. Ball brought into Van Exel. Nick Van Exel, University of Cincinnati. They got a nice club there this year. Huggins, the coach. Pass over to Eddie Jones. Jones the dribble. Back out to Van. Van taking his time with 14 on the clock. In low to Campbell against Gugliotta. Pass over cross court to Jones. He fires. It's on the way for 3. In and out. Hard break. Ooh, that baby was really in. Long pass front court to Mitchell. Mitchell's 19-foot jumper is no good. The rebound is to Knight. Knight playing a spectacular game. He's only made 1 mistake in the whole game tonight. And everybody makes at least 1 mistake in a whole game. If you don't, you go to the next league. Here's the ball out in front, and they go into Campbell again. Campbell against Gugliotta. Turn, right-hand bank shot. He's good at that, and he makes a 12-footer. Campbell yells at the referee, forget it, Eldon. Show him that smile. Show him those 32 white ones. All right, it's 91-74. The Lakers lead it by 17. No, that would be the Lakers lead 91-77 is the score. They lead it by 14. Pass in low to Mitchell. His shot blocked by Knight. Comes down. Top volleyball by Jones to Van Exel. In the 4th quarter, Van Exel stops. Shoots a 20-foot left-hander. That's no good. The rebound is off. Look out. Travis almost got a foul over Garnett's back. Garnett gets the rebound. Here's Marbury. He penetrates. He's in deep. Bounce the ball off of Campbell's leg and out of bounds. Coming in the ball game, Kersey, who's played very well in the ball game tonight.
You know who has been real silent in the last few minutes, or a lot of minutes?
Who?
Has been Kevin Garnett.
You know who's been kind of quiet in the second half? Has been Marbury. That's him with the ball. Watch him make a 3 on me. Nope, he missed it. The rebound hit by Jones to Campbell. Campbell gets credit for the rebound, and Campbell now in the rebound department with 7. Campbell also has got 19 points. Eddie Jones with the ball has 19 points. The Lakers with 7 minutes to play lead by 14 points. The Lakers looking for another road victory would give them a 15-9 record on the road. Jones is long outside two-pointer, not close. The rebound is to Mitchell. Mitchell clears the ball to Marbury. First name, Stefan. I like that name. Marbury dribbling, goes around one, goes around two. He's underneath, and here comes Knight to block it. Knight blocked it to Kersey. To the right wing, they go to Van Exel. He may pull up, and he may bring it back out in front. He's going to bring it out in front. Good play by Nick, Stu.
Yeah, very nice decision. A better defensive play by Travis Knight.
Dribble drive, Van Exel. Wrap around, bounce to Knight, out to Kersey. 20-foot jumper, no good. Rebound hit by Knight to the sideline. Jones tries and saves. Give Knight credit, give Jones credit. And
give them all credit.
Look at Garnett. Oh, is he mad at his teammates. Now we have got the ball to Van Exel, 13 on the 24. Pick and roll to Kersey. Kersey underneath, well, down the middle to Campbell. Underneath to Knight. Reverse layup by Knight. Hey, he is having a game. And look at Garnett. Does he have a temper? Wow. 22nd timeout, Timberwolves, Stu.
Yeah, they need it. They're down 93-77, and all of this is done without Shaquille on the Lakers Basketball Network.
My definition of graceful, I think somebody who's smooth out there. They make it look easy, even though it's not easy. You know, as a kid, I was clumsy. Being graceful wasn't part of my game then at all. It took a lot of practice, a lot of time to get there. In basketball, it's a constant. There's graceful plays every minute. Like a finger roll, you can't force it. It's got to be nice and easy. It's got to be a soft shot. When you release it just right, there's no feeling like it. Is there a stronger word than love?
When you compete in sports, there are some basic rules to follow. I'll start with respect.
Play fair.
Or just don't play.
Keep your cool. Lead by example.
Be proud.
Accept winning and losing with class.
No taunting. And always stay positive.
So don't just practice your sport. Practice sportsmanship.
This is the true story of a notorious band of killers. They began as 4 young hoods whose partner in crime was their own mother. They became 4 outlaws who made headlines wherever they went.
Look like a showdown, don't it?
Eric Roberts, Teresa Russell, Alyssa Milano, and Dan Cortez star in Public Enemies.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on DirecTV.
The ball game. The crowd is yelling because the University of Minnesota beat Purdue tonight in the Big Ten. Here's the ball over to Garnett. Think of that, what Knight has done. Robinson shot blocked by Jones. And here is a loose ball foul going to be called against, you know they always call the rookie if he's in the building. They call it on Knight. The Lakers were only up by 6 when Travis Knight came in the game in the third quarter, Stu. And now they lead it by 16. I'm not saying he did it all, but I'm saying that he did a major portion of it. And he leaves the ball game.
Yeah, he gets to go out now and get a little bit of a rest as Robert Horry returns. That was his 5th foul. And just in case they take him out of the ball game.
He's got 3 rebounds and 2 blocks to go with his point total. And his point total is now 11. Out in front dribbling the ball is Robinson. Down the middle he comes. Underneath, scoop shot on the way. No. Tipped up. No. Rebound is out. Van Exel volleyballs it. Chasing it down is Campbell. I tell you, he's got new vigor. He's got new spring in the legs. He's got a new attitude in the last 2 ball games. It's amazing. Van Exel takes the ball over to Jones. And I'm talking about Elden Campbell. Backing in on Garrett. Turn. Left hand hook on the way. No. The rebound is to Garnett. Campbell's stretching his luck now. Didn't have any glass to work with. Marbury dribbled behind the back, and Van Exel says, don't go down there. I'm right with you. Ball over to Garnett. 3-pointer on the way. It's short. Just barely hit the rim, and he comes down. The rebound effort of Van Exel. This game, of course, is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cooler. The butter's getting hard. And the jello's jiggling. And about half of the crowd has left. Boy, I'm telling you, they hit the streets. The lob pass down the middle of Horry. A little hook shot by Horry. No. Rebound Campbell wanted. Can't get it. It's knocked out of bounds. Off of Garnett, and it'll go to the Lakers. 24 on the clock.
You know, the Lakers have just been, I think, tonight all around a step quicker than the Timberwolves. They've been after the loose balls. They've been at the right place at the right time. and they have themselves a nice lead.
This gives the Lakers a season series against Minnesota, 3-1, but I'll tell you this, Minnesota is still going to make the playoffs. Minnesota. Here's a ball into Campbell. His shot is no good, but it's goaltending on Garnett.
That's
and he
strictly
speaks his piece
frustration.
again.
That's all that is, frustration.
Timeout, Minnesota. This is the biggest lead of the ball game now, 95-77. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Go to the net. Now connecting to the NBA. Welcome to NBA.com, the official website of the NBA. You have gained full access to all 29 teams and their players. Check out nightly scores and stats, read the latest NBA news, visit the NBA theater and relive spectacular plays. Browse the NBA store, even enter a live chat session with an NBA player or coach. The online world of the NBA, only at NBA.com.
Did you know that when you turn on a light, you're witnessing African American history? You may know that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but not everyone knows that the carbon filament inside, which makes the light, was invented by Louis Latimer. Over 100 years ago, Latimer's carbon filament changed the world forever. So turn on the light and learn how other African Americans changed the course of history. Celebrate Black History Month.
I didn't grow up in this neighborhood. I'm from a small town in North Carolina. But some things here are just like home. Sure, every community has problems. But when everyone works together, it doesn't matter where you're from. So team up with your community. Even if you are the new guy in town.
What's on tap tonight, Stu?
Well, Charlotte beat New Jersey 113-100. It was Cleveland 83, Indiana 75, and the Atlanta Hawks beat Toronto 106-84.
The score here, the biggest lead of the game. The Lakers have enjoyed all the leads since the first couple of minutes. It's 95-77. Minnesota has not scored in the last 5 minutes and 12 seconds. In fact, they've missed their last 9 shots. As a team, they are 3 for 15 shooting in this quarter. That'll do it. Marbury brings the ball over to Robinson, drives the base, goes around Byron, reverse layup, no good, but a great try. Rebound to Kersey. Kersey's had one of his better games of the year. Pass front court to Byron. Byron holds it up to 3.5 to play. Byron missed several games after he injured the foot. Now the ball in low to Campbell. Campbell turns in the lane. Shot blocked. Nice play by Garnett. Goes over to Horry. Underneath the basket to Kersey. He's under the arm. He puts it up. No good. He got under Gugliotta, but the shot is no good. The rebound is off. Campbell's on the floor, and it's going to be a pileup at the 13-yard line.
There's another example, Chick, of the Lakers just being quicker to the ball. The ball's loose, and there were 3 Minnesota Timberwolves around it. One Laker, and that one Laker got a hand on it. Kevin Garnett and Gugliotta remain on the court, and the ball's bouncing around there, and Elden Campbell gets down on the ground, and we have a jump ball.
Campbell should control the tip.
Referees are waiting for people to stand still along the circle.
Gugliotta controlled the tip, but the ball goes to Kersey. Reverse layup by Kersey's no good, and the foul is on Garnett.
Actually, Elden did control that tip, Chick. He tried to tip that to Jerome Kersey and get an easy one, but it was bad. It then went back to Kersey, and he got fouled.
It's been 6 minutes since Minnesota scored. Remember that Marbury layup? 6 minutes. Kersey at the line. He's been all over the building tonight, really working hard. The free throw is good. He's in much better physical condition than he was early in the year when he was playing hurt. He's got 9 rebounds in the ball game. His season high is 10. Second free throw is no good. The rebound is off onto the basket. They want the ball, and the guy that gets it, with Knight back in the ball game, it went to Gugliotta. They're going to score another point. 3 minutes to play. 16 on the 24. Tomorrow night will be in the air. 6 o'clock. LA time. Dribble drive in low. Robinson knocks a man down. There's no harm, no foul, no blood, and Horry chasing the ball to the sideline, can't catch up with it.
Well, the defender under the or in the imaginary box under the basket, and get knocked down, but the officials said no, not going to make that call.
Gugliotta leaves the ball game. He's one of those guys that hates to lose. He's a Jerry West type
They made
mentality.
4 out of 17 shots tonight, Jake. Just goes to show you that during the course of a marathon season, even the best players have bad nights.
Loy Vaught did that, and then he came back the next night against the Lakers this year, and I think he made what?
10 out of 11.
Yeah, I think so. Jump shot for 3 by Robinson. 96-80, 2.5 to play. The Lakers in front, and Fisher with the ball. Derek, D-E-R-E-K. Yo-yoing with the ball. Is there any Laker over there that hadn't been in tonight? I don't think so. Dribble drive, Horry steps above the 3. Guarded by Carr.
Somebody
Carr.
better look to shoot.
Scott's going to do that for you right there. A 3-pointer. Shot no good. Rebound is tipped. Grabbed by Garnett. He holds it in one hand like a plum. Garnett. He's got 9 rebounds. Driving along the base, Robinson. That 3 that he made just a minute ago is their first basket in a while. Trying to shoot the ball underneath Parks. They're not calling anything now. Everybody for himself. There's Scott getting creamed at the other end by Robinson. And just getting up down here is Parks, rubbing his lip to see if he indeed is bleeding.
Well, I have to agree with Cherokee Parks this time, Jake. Sure. I thought he got butchered.
He did. Coming in the ball game in the backcourt now is a kid named Shane Heal, H-E-A-L, from Australia, never drafted. Played on the Australian Olympic team. He wears jersey number 10. He's noted for his 3-point shooting. Last year he played for Sydney, Australia, averaged 25 points. Free throw is good. Into the game comes Stojko Vankovic. His 3rd appearance, and out of the game goes Garnett.
Shane Heal has only played in 31 games, but a total of 207 minutes, only shooting 29% from the field. So obviously showing that if you don't play quality minutes, he's a good shooter.
I know who hadn't been in. Joe Klein hasn't been in.
Well, go tell the coach to put him in. Look at Joe. Joe saying, "Nah, I don't want to go in right now."
Free throws by Scott. Both good. 98-80. Lakers are averaging 99 a game. Can they get to 100?
Oh yeah.
If they
what?
If they get to 100,
what'll happen?
They're going to win, and it'll be their 22nd win against 1 loss when they make 100 points. The only loss was that giveaway in Chicago. Travis Knight fouls out of the ball game. Boy, I thought he played a heck of a game.
Well, you got 6 fouls. You might as well use them. Travis said, even though I had 5 and the game is well in hand, I'm going to play the game hard like I always do. And you asked for Joe Klein. You got Joe Klein. As Travis fouls out, he's replaced.
That's first time.
Joe Klein.
First time he's fouled out. Joe Klein, 7 feet, 271, University of Arkansas after a year at Notre Dame. #1 pick of Sacramento. Knight getting instructions on how to do it even better from a guy that really knows how, and that's of course Kurt Rambis. Rambis is going to be a great coach one day.
You know, sometimes
and with him, another guy is going to be a great coach. Excuse me, Stu, is Larry Drew. Billy Burtka doesn't want the head coaching job ever. He's been asked 2 or 3 times through the years, and Billy's got on a nice tie tonight. He borrowed it, and now it's 98-80, 1:21 to play.
You know, I was saying sometimes the All-Star break can really take you out your rhythm, and I think that's what happened to Minnesota, aside from the fact the Lakers helped take them out their rhythm.
I thought the Lakers played a pretty good game.
Yeah, I did too. But when you're playing well as a team, you don't want to stop. You don't want that break. You want to continue to play.
All right, going to the line is Sean Rooks.
Sean Rooks goes to the line for the Lakers, shooting 2.
Sean just keeps quiet in the airplane. Very nice man. Got a nice smile.
Billy Burtka, I make sure I tell Bill all the nice things you said about him, especially the part where you said the tie is borrowed.
Well, what of it? Don't you borrow your? Oh, you don't have a shirt with a collar on it. All right, here we go. 100-80 is the score. As the free throws are good. Bounce pass in low, and Kersey knocks it out of bounds. 1:08 to play.
I'm definitely going to tell him now. Start to question my attire.
I got some of those shirts without a collar.
You ought to wear them.
No, you can't wear a T-shirt in the air. Jump shot outside by Robinson for 3. No good. The rebound is off and it's taken by Brankovic. Heel fires. Didn't get it. Hey, Cherokee Parks got the rebound. Nice play. 182.
Cherokee just had his one highlight play of the game, and that'll probably be one that he'll keep for a long time.
Yeah, he was really up there, wasn't he? The Lakers winning their 8th game in their last 9 tries. Here's Heel underneath the car. Ball knocked loose by Fisher, and out of bounds it goes off of the Lakers. Boy, that Fisher's a hard-working kid, isn't he?
33 seconds left in this ball game. Lakers up by 18.
Lakers winning their 8th in their last 9 games. Waiting for Carr to bring it in. Parks for a long outside jumper. No, the rebound to Byron. And Byron looks at Frankovich and said, "Where'd you come from?" Byron thought he fell out of the rafters.
That's because Stoico hit him upside the head. Then he looks over at Byron and said, "You all right?"
Look at Klein. Here comes Joe out in front. Get a picture of Joe.
Why would you want to do that?
He's a nice guy. Kersey's got it. Throws it away. Here goes Carr. There goes Carr. Slam dunk Carr. 4 seconds left. The Lakers are going to the locker room as the clock runs out. The Lakers win the ball game by 16, but they paid a big price, perhaps, because the real actuality on the injury to Shaq's other leg is not in. Minnesota went 6.5 without a point in the 4th quarter, and the Lakers Basketball Network.
Roy Tin Cup McAvoy is the best player to never hit the big time.
It's an easy game, this golf.
But ever since he met Dr. Molly Griswold,
I think I'm in love with you.
What? He's been changing his whole approach.
I find him mildly attractive when he's obnoxious and arrogant like this.
That's his best side.
From the creator of Bull Durham,
Kind of like the old days, isn't it?
Kevin Costner, Rene Russo,
I highly recommend The Shovel.
Tin Cup.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV. You're a big basketball fan, and you like watching the big game, right? It's the second half of the season, and there are going to be a lot of big games you'll want to watch on the little dish. Well, with NBA League Pass on DirecTV Sports, you can watch up to 35 big regular season games a week. Watch up to 8 great matchups a night. Catch the big-time rivalries, like when the Bulls battle the Knicks, the Rockets challenge the Lakers, and the Heat takes on the Magic. All for just 3 monthly payments of $33 each. Call 1-800-3414-DTV right now. And we'll throw in the season broadcast schedule and this NBA League Pass DirecTV jacket absolutely free. Call now because this offer won't last long. NBA League Pass on DirecTV. The little dish that's talking big sports.
Our next broadcast in KCAL Sports and the Lakers radio and television network will be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock from McNichols Arena in Denver as the Lakers face the Denver Nuggets. Join us on KLAC for the radio pregame show. That starts at 5:45 Los Angeles time. Okay, the final score, the Lakers win it 100-84. What was the play of the game, Stu?
Well, the play of the game, Chick, happened with, started out with defense by Kobe Bryant. As Robinson was going up to take a jump shot, Kobe Bryant goes up, blocks it, it comes up short. Sean Rooks gets the rebound, throws it the length of the court. Kobe, while in the air, throws a nice pass to Travis Knight, who rides it up for the deuce. That was the play of the game. And our AT&T player of the game is, again, Elden Campbell. 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots. In the absence of Shaquille, Elden in the low post, dominating as he was taking Dean Gary, Tom Gugliotta, anybody that the Minnesota put out there tonight. They didn't have an answer for Elden as well, as he repeats his player of the game.
We'll be back. The Lakers win at 184 on the Lakers Slam Dunk Basketball Network.